Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the world's most famous YouTube channel, The Return of the Knicks Watch Along and Podcast on the BX Sports Jedi Network. I am BX Sports Jedi Kev. We're ready to call this game between the Knicks and Nets. Let's get it. Take the lead. All even at 1-on-1 here. Here's Fournier. Fournier holds the ball and RJ comes up with the ball. RJ passes it back to Quickly. Quickly 12 on the shot clock. Quickly puts up the floater. It's good! Emmanuel Quickly gives the 2-point lead for the Knicks. 103-101. Yes, indeed, IQ. Yes, indeed. That's what we're talking about. Why did you get that comment? Because you called it undefeated. You called it about 2 minutes ago. 2 to 3 minutes ago.
When there was a minute left in the game, I said I could feel it.
Here we go. Everyone on their feet. I hope they call a foul here. Here's Burks. RJ from the curl for the win. It's good! RJ Barrett! Yeah! RJ Barrett! He hits it! Yes, indeed! Let's go! That's why he's doing it, man! That's why he's the GOAT! And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. Outside 6 feet from the Bronx, University of Connecticut, number 8, Kevin Walker. Outside 6'5" from Houston, number 6, Quentin Grimes. At forward, 6'6" from Florida, number 13. Forward, 6'9", from Kentucky, number 30, Brandon. And at center, 7 feet from Louisiana High, number 23, Richard Robertson. And your head coach tonight, Tom Thibodeau. Let's go, Knicks! Welcome, everyone, to the Return of the Knicks podcast and watch along play-by-play on the BX Sports Jedi Network. I am BX Sports Jedi Kev. And with me, the one and only, the world-renowned chef, Chef Dan. Salute, my man.
Salute to you, Jedi. I'm definitely in the building here. I know right now things are going rocky with the Knicks, but there's no better way to kind of go into All-Star break than a victory over the Nets and getting yourself closer to the play-in. So that's what I'm here for. Knicks mean business tonight. Let's get it.
That's right, New York. We're here. We're here, the Jedi Network in effect. We have the tail of the tape tonight. The New York Knicks, Brooklyn Nets. The Nets are the underdog tonight's game. They're underdog, 4.5-point underdog. The Knicks, 110 on the money line, minus 200 on the over and under, 215.50. Like I said, always bet with your head, not over your head. So, and good luck to those that I put a wager in and make some money, man. The Knicks in the last 10 games, they're scoring, averaging points per game, 110.4. They're scoring the basketball, although it doesn't look pretty. It's just a defensive lapse in the last few games here They've been sliding on the defensive end, closing out games, and Brooklyn as well. Both teams are struggling. They come in here. Wow, what a tale of a month, because the Knicks exactly a month ago, folks, the Knicks were one game over 500 when they went into Atlanta and beat Atlanta. They were 21-20, and wow, what a big difference.
Yeah, difference a month could take a difference a month makes, a difference time makes, right? Things have been going on since last month, since we were 500 and celebrating over a victory in Atlanta. Some things are happening right now, but we kind of have to go into All-Star break, finding a way to get healthier and come back with the even more aggressive approach to the rest of the season.
Right, and I had a little earlier. RJ,
you're the man.
You had RJ Barrett warming up and saying hello. He's not going to play. I have the injury report as well. So before the game starts, I'll get the first quarter going in a minute. We got RJ Barrett out, Nolan Noel out again. Derrick Rose had a little bit of setback. He hasn't begun contact, so I don't think he'll make it the 25th when they return from the All-Star break. Of course, for the Nets, no Ben Simmons, no Harris, no Kevin Durant, and of course the situation with Kyrie Irving, and I have the starting lineups for the Nets. Patty Mills will start at point guard. Steph Curry will be Kessler,
Seth.
Edwards, James, Seth. I keep getting those two names. James Johnson and LaMarcus Aldridge for the Brooklyn Nets. And we have here for the Knicks, we mentioned it at the top of the introduction, you got Walker, Fournier, Grimes, Robinson, and Randall are your starting five tonight.
Yeah, the Knicks right now have to find a way to attack, because this team, they've got new players. They're trying to introduce them in the lineup. There should be a confusion between some forms of communication. You have to attack in those moments, and they have to find a way to, just run it up, give them a reason, and not have much of a punch here. This is the last game before the All-Star break. One team is going to have to give way. You're at home. Give them a reason to want to just.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know you froze for a second. That's why.
Oh, no. I was finished there.
All right. No. I thought it was like, well, I don't think you froze. But before we get the game going, I want to salute Luke Swanson in the building. Salute to you, Luke. Salute to, of course, the main man, the deputy in charge, big task of the Mob Police, Nick Pride, the one and only chairman of the committee of the Nick Pride on the JEDI Network, is big task. And, of course, salute to Pope, the Pope of Sports and Entertainment, the truth. Salute to you. Welcome to the JEDI channel. Thank you for subscribing to us, and we really appreciate it. And John Lavin watching us in the Facebook app. Salute. As all the normals and all our family members start getting in, gather around and watch along with us as we get ready to almost tip off. It's just about another 2 minutes here as they're going through the warm-ups, introductions, and we'll get the play-by-play call going here on the BX Sports JEDI Network. Thank you so much for all the likes and the subscribes and the views on all the different programmings. We keep expanding our programming. We keep expanding the reach of our network, our sports network, and we appreciate it. We thank you guys for the love and the support we had for It's Over Yanks with Michael Costanza. Thank you guys for that wonderful support. We appreciate you guys. I know he'll appreciate it, working hard. And that's just the beginning of a lot of others. We also remember, don't forget to support and always give that thumbs up, share, subscribe the video, especially for the G Money Hoop Show, Notorious G Money Hoop Show, as well as the Austin and Chef Dan MMA Weekly. They phenomenal job on them as well. So we appreciate it. And there's going to be more content. We'll have the football back on the channel here. We'll also have the baseball when the watch along comes along with the Yankee season, the Mets, and we'll definitely get more into action.
Most definitely. But just reiterating what JEDI said, thank you guys so much for the support and helping us grow. We never thought we'd see the amount of growth that we did, from the time that we started this channel to where it's at right now. And we just want to thank you guys for helping it be a consistent growth. That's really what's really surprising us, is that we're growing consistently every day. Sometimes we feel like, there might be a day where, the hard days will come in, but it hasn't been yet, because the support just keeps growing more and more. And that's because you guys support us and share it on all the platforms. So thank you guys so much.
And definitely I second that. And I thank you so much. Every day we'll try to get better. We have not perfectionists. We're just having fun. We're just having fun, enjoying the time with you guys and spending your time wisely, appreciating your time. and just having fun. That's what it's all about, you know. And I'm glad you guys chose to support us, and it just helps our spirits, helps us want to continue to strive for excellence. And of course, the main man, the one of the most civilized Jedi family members, be civilized in the building. Salute to you, my man in the building, indeed. So let's finish this. Well, we know the halfway point passed already mathematically wise, but the NBA halfway second half of the season, the first half of the season comes to a close this evening, released for the Knicks and Brooklyn Nets. Let's see if they could close it out with a victory, go into this long break in a good spirit with a win, you know, despite the fact, you know, not to rehash those losses that could have been. What could have been, you know what, there's still a second half to play. Close to 24 games, probably 25, 24 games after we return from the break. It's a reset, restart. We'll see what the Knicks do. But tonight, like I said, one possession at a time, one quarter at a time, one half at a time, one game at a time. Let's win those small battles, you know, and we win those small battles, then we'll talk, you know, one at a time. So it worked before when we were playing terrible in December. We and a little bit of January, we closed out January very strong. Now we're going to do it again one at a time. Russ in the building, dangerous. McBride has been sent to the G League. Maybe it's for the rest of this half here for the All-Star break and so forth, Russ, and maybe he'll return when the second half on that Friday night, the 25th against the Miami Heat. Maybe they'll bring him back, and they just want to keep him fresh and sharp and get as many games under his belt. I'm just trying to see the other side of the coin, which is not a good sign. You know, I know you don't want to, guys. The Knicks fan base doesn't want to hear that, and I don't blame you guys. But I'm just trying to see what they're thinking, trying to get in their heads. We did see Leon Rose sitting earlier this afternoon around shoot around with the team, sitting there watching them. You know, we saw him on the phone. I was going to upload the clip. I said, it's not even worth it. I was like, he's on the phone. I'm like, well, you needed to be on the phone was a week ago, and now you're on the phone. So it is what it is.
No, go ahead. Sorry for cutting you off.
I was reading dangerous comment. Send Tibbs to the G League. Well, he will be managing a G League team if this team starts to flutter and go the opposite direction.
Most definitely, but man, if there's anything I can hope for is that Leon Rose just at least releases a statement during the All-Star break.
Yeah, I think personally, my opinion, the last game, me and Chef Dan noticed we were waiting for the press conference of the Knicks, you know, to come on after the game, and Tibbs took an awfully long time to be available to speak to the media. And we're like, ooh, that's usually a sign of something negative or a meeting, but he came out late eventually. Leon Rose is there this afternoon, this all day. If, hopefully not, I hope it's a victory tonight. If there's an embarrassing loss, a national televised game, I'm not saying they're firing Tom Thibodeau. I don't think so. But I will be another long meeting and waiting in order to hear the Tom Thibodeau, because I think there'll be some tongue lashing, some, you know, reaming of reaming, and I think it might happen tonight. I'm not saying a firing. No, I don't think they fire Tibbs. Tibbs finishes the year, but I think they'll be taken to the woodshed as Maria joins us. Salute, Maria. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad to see you, Maria. I hope your day was wonderful.
Yeah, but I agree with you 100%. We've always noticed that usually if a coach takes long heading to the podium, it's one of two reasons. Either one, he's taking an extensive conversation with the team, or two, he's having a meeting with with the front office. And the fact that Julius was able to go up to the podium before Tibbs let me know that I had to guess that it was a ladder. Now, what they were talking about with Tibbs, I don't know, but I agree with Jedi 100%. I think we may see, I think if this ends up being an embarrassing effort tonight, we may see a different style of coaching altogether, finishing out this year.
Right. Salute to Mike Ortiz. Saludo, Mike Ortiz. Good evening. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah. Just it still haven't started yet, guys. So once the play-by-play, the watch along starts, when the live feed comes in, we'll call it. I'll call the first quarter here tonight. Give Chef Dan a one quarter off, just start off the game, and we'll get going and close out this season, close out this first half. Very disappointing. It's a disappointing first half, but we could close it out with a win tonight, the way we started the first half of the season.
That's all we could hope for at this point.
Yes.
Now is hopefully we can get a win and it'll inch us closer to playing territory. And then we know coming out of All-Star break, we're not getting Derrick Rose back, but we should at least get RJ Barrett back, and that should help out with the starters. And that should hopefully move Quentin Grimes to the bench. So now he's, a scoring punch off the bench. More balanced scoring, throughout the lineups, and that'll maybe help out our situation.
Right. I agree with you on that. And if they make some noise here, they're going to have, personally, I think they're going to have until March 7th. My opinion, why you say March 7th? No particular reason, but I'm saying giving me another 2-3 weeks. If they could get close to within one game, or even tie a playing game, don't be surprised if they buy someone bring someone on the buy-in market. There's going to be guys that are going to be bought out. They're going to want to latch onto the team before. I'll find the right date. I think it's April 3rd, if I'm not mistaken, Chef Dan, where a player needs to be on a roster before they could be eligible for the playoffs.
Yes, I believe so.
So there's still going to be movements. I'm not saying the Knicks need to go and get anyone bought out or so forth, but if they're close, where they're striking distance, maybe they'll bring in someone that they might need at that time that comes available.
Most definitely. We saw recently a Tibbs favorite, and Tyreek Evans is most recent. He was reinstated to the league off of a drug ban. So I know he's had some conversations with some teams. We haven't heard any news of him working out with the team yet. So I'll just be on the lookout for that. Jerome Peralta, salute to you.
The gracious Marie Matthews
Marie Matthews, salute. Mike Ortiz says Tibbs has lost control of this team. I don't think so yet, man. I think they're just underwhelming right now. They're definitely underwhelming, but I just I don't know the words for it. I really don't know the words for it.
Yeah, I think he just needs I don't think he lost the team because they played hard for him night in, night out, and they're not. It's not inspired basketball where they're not caring. They're not getting, although they're. I'll elaborate that when we have a chance on the off. We'll do a podcast on the channel. Live one. Our thoughts of this first half of the basketball season and so forth. And there's a lot to say with that, but with I don't think Coach Thibodeau has coached a really good season this year. And it's natural. Julius didn't have a good season playing basketball. Thibodeau didn't have a good season coaching and adapting. So, we're only human, not to make any excuses, but we'll elaborate and go into a long detail because I know the game is about to start. But I just wanted to say hello to Marlon Johnson. Salute Marlon Johnson in the building. Salute. Good to see you here again. Roberto Segarra. Salute, guys.
Salute.
What's going on, man?
But I agree with you 100%. They
question for you, Chef Dan.
Hassan Doug. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, but always been a Knicks fan, never a Nets fan. I was watching the NBA when they were the New Jersey Nets, so I don't know them for Brooklyn.
So salute to Hassan Delgado.
Salute, man. You got to tell me where you're from, Hassan. You got to see where you're from, where you're watching the show from.
And welcome to the JEDI Sports JEDI Network. So we appreciate seeing you. Welcome to the chat.
Most definitely. But yeah, what were we talking about before that?
Roger that. Cool. So we were just talking about the report card, and we're gonna get there. But we're getting ready for the tip off. I got the tip off about to. Well, go ahead. You can elaborate 10 seconds real quick.
Yeah, it's just we're definitely gonna go in depth, and we may go. We may have to look at the schedule and go. in bursts of 10 games or so, and what they were able to do, and why they looked so so and so during those games. But yeah, we're definitely gonna do a deep dive podcast on the first half of the season and what we think we should be expecting later on.
All right, so we got Hassan from Millbrooks originally, now in Harlem. So salute to you there in New York. So we appreciate. So we're ready. We're ready to go. Are you ready?
Believe so. Is it showing Ben Simmons and Seth Curry?
I think Simmons will come back in another 2 weeks. I think he'll play. I think he's ready to play, but it's just gonna hold him. Maybe after the All-Star break. And I love the Yankees. The Knicks are wearing their wonderful uniforms. The City Edition. I love that uniform. So
and
smiles, and we're getting ready.
I hope no one forgets. We still got one more uniform coming out.
Yes, indeed. So here we go. The tip off here. And they win it. Mitchell Robinson wins the tip, and the Knicks will have it. So here we go. Kemba Walker over to Fournier. Fournier around the curl. Back to Randall. 13 on the shot clock. Randall back to Grimes. Randall has Johnson on him. He's jabbing, and he passes it to Grimes, top of the key. Grimes back to Randall. Randall fumbles, and he's going to have to get it off, and he spins, and he puts up, and it's a shot clock violation. So, wow. First possession, 24-second violation. And that's a good job on the Brooklyn defense.
Yeah, good job for the defense. The Knicks got to get more decisive.
So here's Curry. Curry, guarded by Kemba, over to Patty Mills. Patty Mills drives back to Curry. Curry passes it. Is that Drummond? No. Yeah, that's Drummond. And Mills, air ball. And why did Randall let it? Randall saved it anyway to Kemba. That would have been a slippery slope if he wouldn't got stepped out of bounds. But here's Kemba Walker. Walker driving, puts up the shot. He got fouled from behind, so he'll go to the free throw line for some free throws. So they made a change in their lineup, the Brooklyn Nets. They decided to go with Andre Drummond in the starting lineup.
Oh, yeah, because they need the center. They definitely need the center. Before Andre Drummond was acquired in the trade, they were down to having LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin be their five. And I think Nick Claxton has played a couple of minutes here and there, but I don't think Brooklyn has some I don't think they have trusted him. So
Kemba Walker hits the first free throw here. Knicks on the board, 1-0, 11:06 in the first. So Andre Drummond picked up a foul. So we want to get him. We can see the Knicks exploit and try to get him in foul trouble here. Kemba Walker has another free throw coming up here. And Kemba Walker hits a pair of free throws. Knicks up 2-0 here to start the game. And Patty Mills will bring the ball up. Mills over to Drummond. Drummond to Curry. Curry off the curl. Curry passes it. And here's Johnson. And Johnson goes to the hoop off the glass. And they score. Game is even at 2 apiece. A little Matador D by the New York Knicks. Here's Randall. Randall's going to shoot the three. And that's in line. Julius Randle from downtown. So Randall hit a three-pointer. He's been playing some good basketball the last few games here. As Curry will bring the ball. Curry passes it. Here's the drive. Johnson now three, and that misses. Comes up short, and Randall comes up with the defense, with the rebound, and Randall's going to bring the ball up here. We see Randall moving quick here. Back to Randall. Randall tried to give it go with Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson fumbled it. Turnover. As Curry will bring the ball up. Curry off a screen. Stops. Fires the three. And he misses. Loose right for the ball. Rebound. Drummond comes up with the offensive board. Brown is trying to call a play over to Mills. They got a 9 on the shot clock. Patty Mills gets in front of, but he shoots it and he misses it. Good job by Kemba just being there. Fournier over to Grimes. Grimes catches three, no hesitation, and he hits it from downtown. The silent assassin, Quentin Grimes, hits a three-pointer. Knicks up 8-2 here with 9:45. So Johnson's bringing the ball up now. Johnson. Now he hands it off to Curry. Curry trying to fight a screen. Curry, good job by Grimes closing out. Here's Brown. Brown in the paint. Brown got fouled, so Mitchell Robinson got called for a foul. So Bruce Brown will go to the free throw line for some free throws. So Grimes, no hesitation, grabbing, shoot.
And the form is so pretty.
Playing with confidence, Chef Dan.
Yep. The form is so like it's pure. It's a pure jump shot.
And Brown hits the first free throw here with 9:31. Knicks up 8-3. There's another free throw coming up. And he hits a pair of free throws, so they cut the lead in half. Shades of Allen Houston, indeed, Hassan. I think more. Hopefully, I'm hoping more of Klay Thompson. And here's Fournier. Fournier driving, and he adjusts off the, and he can't finish it. Rebound for Drummond over to Curry. So Curry over to Brown, back to Drummond. Rich Robinson poked momentarily, but now Curry has the ball. Curry trying to elude Fournier on the screen, and he passes it to Patty Mills, catch and shoot, and Patty Hills missed, but offensive rebound, knocked away. The ball's still alive, and last touch. Let's see who the referee's going to signal. They're looking at each other. The Three Stooges don't know who knocked it out last. Let's see. It looks like it's Brooklyn's ball here.
Yeah, son, you're right. We want that consistency like Klay.
Yes. So it's Brooklyn's ball with 14 on shot clock to Drummond. Drummond. Now he hands it off to Curry. Catch and shoot 3 off the curl, and that's good. So Curry from downtown. The Knicks up by 1 now. So here's Kemba Walker bringing the ball up. Kemba Walker. Cat runs for 3, and he hits it. Kemba Walker from downtown. So he answers back with his 3 of his own. Knicks back up 11-7. The Knicks are 3 for 3 from three-point land. Here's Patty Mills. Mills passes it to Bruce Brown. Brown passes it to Johnson. Johnson now drives. He passes it. Fournier stolen it. Fournier has a break, but good job by Brooklyn to get back. A 3-2. Fournier transition 3. And it's good. 3-pointer. Pepe Le Pew. It leads to a timeout on the floor.
Oh, the adoration. Oh, the je vous adore.
And Pepe Le Pew hits a 3-pointer. Timeout. Causes Brooklyn to call a timeout. So Knicks 4-4 from three-point land to start.
Oh my gosh. This is what we need right now. We need the Knicks to come. What's up?
We got to keep it up. 48-minute game. We got
48-minute game.
Yes.
Yes.
No problem. Appreciate it.
Gotta most definitely keep it up. We gotta play a little bit more better defense. I'd say around the rim. We've been letting a few Matador drives go. Just letting them have at it. We gotta stop some of those drives there. But all in all, great start to the game for the Knicks. Marie Matthews says, "Let's go. I want Ben Simmons in." He's not playing tonight, and you definitely don't want him on the floor.
I want Ben Simmons with RJ at. I want to see if RJ has improved. But it wouldn't be fair for Ben Simmons because he hasn't played for so long. So he'd be like, what is going on? Our agent, the Jedi agent in the building, Agent Super Argo, what is up?
Salute to you, brother. Said, I'm not psych or anything, but we lose tonight. Nah, I don't think so, man.
Super Agent Cleo in the building.
Call him later because he's at work.
Shakedown family in the building. Yes, indeed. Salute, my man. So we still in the timeout here, Brooklyn, to see what adjustments they make there. Like you mentioned, we need a little rim protection. You had John Johnson come in with no problem. Matador D making a couple cup stuff and no meat at the basket. I understand Mitchell Robinson, you don't want to get him in foul trouble, or but you also have to have Julius, pick up a couple fouls as well. Yeah,
but see, my thing is, if we know that right now, Mitchell Robinson, he's going to be fighting for position a whole bunch of a lot of the time he's going to spend fighting for position with Andre Drummond. That's going to tire him out physically, and that's a task in and of itself. So I can't expect him to do that and defend the guy that's driving. So
Right.
it's up to everyone, to stick to their man, play up that defense in order to help Mitchell Robinson out. This is the game we got to help Mitch out. So
Indeed with that, Mitchell Robinson's gonna need help. Nolan Noel out tonight. He's back again in witness protection program. We don't know when he'll return. When it's safe for him to come out and play. On the NBA court. We just out again. Hopefully we'll probably see a heavy minutes of Todd Gibson. I did see Jericho Sims warming up early in the game, but I don't know if we'll get some playing time. We shall see. We shall see as we come back from the timeout here. So as they showed that last year's season, 41 and 31. This year they're 25 and 33. So what a big difference there.
and
the Knicks are just scoring. Yeah, go ahead, Chef Dan.
We're scoring 2 points less points per game, 4% less, in percentages, and we're letting opponents score way more. So
Curry misses the shot there, and Brown driving, and he passes to Curry. Curry now passes it to Brown, wide open three, and he misses again, and fight for the loose ball right into Drummond's hands. Drummond and last touch by Grimes. Good job there. Didn't foul Drummond. A lot of action there, Chef Dan. There was a lot of action at the call there.
That was a whole lot of action, yeah, but that was good defense by Grimes. Great defense, actually. You have a big man driving on you and you don't get the foul. You actually knock the ball out of bounds. Great hands.
And Brown passes it here to Curry. Curry's going to mid-range, and that's off the mark. Another rebound, but Mitchell Robinson cleans it up there. Drummond had his hand on it, but Mitchell Robinson corralled it. And here's Randle for three, and that's good. Three-pointer. Julius Randle. Knicks are 5 for 5 from three-point land. Down and up by 10 here. Good start for New York. As Brown over to Patty Mills. Patty Mills back to Drummond. Drummond over to Curry. Curry driving. Good job by Grimes closing out, helping out Kemba. But here's Brown. Brown in the paint. Back out to Mills. Mills going to shoot the three, but he was fouled by Quentin Grimes.
Ooh.
And hey, you got to let the kid make the mistake. You can't right away yank him. He played some good defense. He didn't catch that. He didn't get that foul on Drummond. He closed out, helped Kemba walk on the rotation, and this was just a silly foul. You got to let him. That's part of the growing pains.
That's part of the growing pains. He's got to learn, and that's part of him learning to control his body after playing that play. If you see someone taking the three, you want to jump straight up or jump to the side, let him drive by if possible.
As Mills missed the first free throw here.
Ball.
So there you go.
He definitely fouled him. He definitely fouled him, but ball don't lie.
But that's Chef Dan saying whenever a visit misses. And Patty Mills barely hit that second one. Thank you, Hassan. I appreciate it. Thank you. And here comes, and he goes 2 of 3 from the line here. So here comes Kemba Walker, going to bring the ball up here. 7:05 here. Knicks up 17-9 as Randle loses the handle. He gets it back here. Randle against Johnson one-on-one. Randle dancing. He's thought about step back, but he passes it to Kemba. A little wild there, but 6 on the shot clock. Now Walker behind the back over to Grimes. Grimes catches shoot 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Quentin Grimes. Knicks are 6 from 6 from 3-point land. 20-9 here. 6 points from Quentin Grimes. So here's Patty Mills. Mills from the curl. And he misses. Loose ball. Mitchell Robinson got it right to Grimes. So Knicks are playing here inspired. Here's Grimes. Pushing. And layup. It's good. What a beautiful play by Quentin Grimes. Iceman. Finger roll. 22-9 here. Quentin Grimes with 8 points. So Knicks, on all cylinders, but now Alizé just blew by Randle. Randle stood there to take a picture, and he allowed Johnson to just go right by him.
Calvin T. Jones,
Fournier,
the mayor, salute
turns
to
the
you.
ball over. The mayor in the building, Kelvin T. Jones, the mayor of the Jedi Network. Salute Kelvin. So Knicks turned that ball over there to Fournier. Man, they showing the replay of that beautiful finger roll there the layup by Quentin Grimes, as we get back to action here. Mills will bring the ball up here. Patty Mills. Over to Curry. Curry. Now he's driving. Back to Audrey. Audrey is going to take the mid-range. And that he hits it. So, wow. He shot it flat-footed, and he still hit it.
He's good at like that. Aldridge is always dependent on that mid-range shot.
Here's Kemba driving, but he was met there by Aldridge. Kemba, fallback, in front of the rim, rebound by Aldridge. Here's Johnson. Now Johnson bringing the ball up here. Johnson now wants to go at Randall, but he passes it back to Brown. Brown over to Mills, catch and shoot three. And he misses, and Mills trying to hunt for a foul, but he didn't get the call there as Randall will bring the ball up. Randall pushes it to Kemba. Kemba in the curl, back to Randall. Randall thought about it, jabbing. Here goes the damn ISO. Here's Randall, dribble, and he hits it. So I take that back there. When it falls, and when it doesn't, it doesn't. 24-13. He made me look quiet. Here's Mills. Mills, there's a kickball, so they'll reset the clock here. 17 on the shot clock. So Randall's been playing good here. Randall, so far starting this game, the whole team is engaged. They're focused. So Patty Mills will sit down and Carter will come in. Billy Tobin, salute Billy. Watching us on the Facebook app. And Aldridge, Taj Gibson in the game. Is guarding Aldridge. And here's Curry. Grimes trying to get a screen. And Grimes fights over the screen. Johnson shoots over Randall and misses. Gibson with the rebound. Hands it over to Fournier. Fournier's going to bring the ball up here. Fournier, top of the key. He's driving. Burks is in the game as well. And Fournier puts the floater and he hits it. So Evan Fournier with a floater. So 5 points for Fournier here. And Carter passes it to Brown. Curry. Good job by Fournier there, not giving him any room. Curry passes it to Johnson. Now Johnson ready to break down. He goes driving against Randall. He spins. And Josh Gibson with the block. Knocked out of bounds. So 2 seconds on the shot clock. Gibson, good help defense there.
Really good defense by the Knicks, and I enjoy the pace they're playing with. It seems that the bench unit is coming, and they're not trying to slow down the pace at all. Keep the same pace. Be consistent. That's what we've been looking for all season.
2 seconds on the shot clock, so they got to get this ball inbounds and get a good shot out. So Knicks got to play 2 seconds of defense more here. As Brown's going to try to inbounds. He inbounds it to Aldridge. Catch and shoot, and he got fouled. Quentin Grimes got called by a foul there. Bailed him out there.
I got to see the tape on that. That looked a little suspicious. Hopefully we can check that out. They're not even going to replay it. Just send them straight to the line. All right.
Wow, 2 free throws here. What a way of bailing out Brooklyn there. They were struggling. 2 on the shot clock, and now quickly will come in immediately. So Grimes will be sitting down for quite some time now. After he had a nice hot start, his defense was very on point. As Cam Thomas will come in the game for Curry. Their rookie who's been scoring for Brooklyn. As Aldridge will finally get some free throws here. And he goes 1 for 2 on the line. Randall comes up with the rebound. They will bring the ball up here. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Randall kept the ball here. Now he's backing in. Bully balling, backing in. And he's against the rookie, but he falls away shot, but he nails it. So Randall has the touch this evening. So Randall's got a good start. 28-14 with 3:45 here. So 10 points for Julius. Here's Carter. Carter on the wing here. Carter driving. He stops over to Brown. Brown passes it wide open. Edwards misses. Rebound by Quickly. Quickly wants to push. Quickly passes to Randall. Randall, right off of Todd Gibson's hands. He wasn't expecting the pass. Smart move there by Julius to pass that right to a cutting Gibson. But since these teams are not used to getting the ball when they cut, it went right through their hands. Turnover. Aldridge hands it over to Cam Thomas. Thomas misread jumper, and he misses in and out. Burks comes up with the rebound. So 3 minutes and 10 seconds here. Burks in the game. Burks over Edwards. Burks bounce pass to Gibson. Gibson gonna shoot the three. Wide open, and he misses it. Rebound quickly pulls it back out. And they're gonna reset here with quickly trying to call a play here. Quickly back to Randall. Randall has a mismatch on Brown. Now Aldridge is gonna come in and creep in, but Randall's gonna shoot the fall away and he misses. Not a good shot there with Julius. He had a shorter man on him, not to be fading away. Here's Cam Thomas. Now he fights over the screen. Good job, Burks, to keep on that screen from Aldridge. But Aldridge now trying to put some work. Aldridge back to Carter. Carter driving around the shot clock at 7. Passes it to Edwards. Edwards back to Aldridge. Aldridge going to shoot the three. Trying to hunt the three, but misses. Hits in front of the rim. Barely grazed the rim. So here's Julius bringing the ball up. Julius hands it off to Fournier. Fournier off the curl for 3. It's good! 3-pointer. Evan Fournier as Latrell Sprewell's in the crowd, loving it. And here's Carter for transition 3, and he misses. Rebound by Quickly. Quickly wants to push the pace, but Quickly slows down there. Quickly should have went to the paint there. Quickly still has his dribble. Back to Randall. Randall, top of the key. Now he's going to shoot the 3, and that's in front of the rim. Click, brick, and here comes Carter. And here comes Brown. Brown will Euro step, and he got into the lane. So when poor, bad shooting there, team bad transition defense. We've seen a lot of that this whole season. So 16-31. Here's Quickly. Quickly, keep the ball. Quickly, over to Fournier. Fournier catch and shoot 3. They keep feeding the hot hand, but he misses there. So he got partially blocked there by Brown. Brown keeping his dribble, driving. And back to Carter. Carter, wide open 3. And he misses that. Aldridge with the offensive rebound. And he puts it back and he got it in. So Marcus Aldridge causing a little havoc down below. 18-31 here. We're with a minute exactly left here. Here's Quickly driving. Quickly passes out to Burks. Burks driving now in the paint. Fakes. Good job by Carter playing defense. They're going to reset it to Randall. 10 on the shot clock. Randall over by the logo. Now he's driving. He's going to jump up for a mid-range. He got contact. And he'll shoot some free throws here. So timeout on the floor. So Knicks are 31 of 18. 31. They lead 31-18. And Randall, when we come back, will shoot some free throws here.
Most definitely. But I love the way they're shooting the threes. I love the way they're executing it and how they're getting the threes. It's a lot of curling around. They're cutting with purpose. And when someone doubles, they quickly pass it out. And you see someone with the open 3, they're taking advantage of it. It's just that when the threes aren't falling, what will the Knicks resort to do? Because we know at some point they're not going to fall. We got to see them start to attack the basket with some, ferocity. And that was what Randall was setting the tone with doing. So far, so good. Got to enjoy what the type of work the Knicks are putting in right now.
And that's my fear. I know the threes are going in. The reball also be smart shot selections, and I'm not seeing Julius doing some smart shot selection. Then you had Bruce Brown much. He has a 5 inches height advantage, and you're 20 feet away, and you're doing fallaways on a guy you have 5 inches advantage. That worries me.
It is worrisome because we got to make smarter decisions. But then again, that's Randall feeling it. Hopefully, Scott King is there with his laptop. But now I heard he has an iPad now. Hopefully, he can show Randall him fading away and say, "Hey, when you have this mismatch, just go straight up. If you're not gonna go straight, if you're not gonna drive in, just go straight up on the shot. Because 9 times out of 10, you're too strong, and these guys are gonna foul you." We saw it happen the last game. It could happen this game as well.
And he did that with Edwards. Now, what frustrates me, Chef Dan, Edwards is I think 6'7", and Bruce Brown is like 6'4". Why are you fading away against the 6'4"? I could understand you might fade away against someone who's 6'7", 6'8", your height, 7-footer. Okay, I'll give you. Okay. Like in the words of Larry David. Okay, I get you.
Okay,
but
okay.
Yeah, but when you got someone shorter than you, you go straight up. You get the foul. You that's how you become a 3-level scorer.
Yeah, not only that, but at a certain point, that you got to make these guys scared of your physicality. They
Right.
got to know that you're always going to go straight up, and if they're playing for that, then at that point, that's where you could start to drive by them a little, because you're going straight up with intent.
Indeed. Definitely. And it's true. He does struggle with smaller, stronger players. And I think,
Yeah.
this season was exposed, and I keep saying it, and I'm going to take it until the cows run home, was ever since the Knicks played the first meeting against Chicago Bulls, when they put ball on Randall, and he did a good job defensively, knocking the ball away, and Randall had the height advantage. But, Lonzo Ball just played the defensive tough, and he really kind of shut him down, if you ask me.
Yeah, he played him very, very tough. Made sure that Randall couldn't even initiate anything, and we kind of even saw that same kind of look come to fruition, and even played to perfection when we played Miami.
Correct.
So, got to look for that type of play.
So here's the free throw here attempt, and he hits the first one. Knicks extend here, 32-18. So another plus 30 points quarter for the first quarter for the New York Knicks here. Julius has another free throw coming up here. Oh. Here comes the next one, and he hits a pair of free throws here. Knicks up 33-18. And quickly steals the ball. Quickly transition. Shoots a three. It's good. 3-pointer. Emmanuel quickly with the steal and the transition three. So Knicks up 36-18 here. So this will get the crowd invested and with a lot of energy, as Carter over the can. Thomas rises up and misses. Rebound, Taj Gibson. One and done for Brooklyn. Knicks need to continue to pound and attack here. Punish Brooklyn here. As quickly now running the point here. Calling a play here. Reddish is in the game. All right, so here comes Randall. Randall, jab steps. Shot clock at 4. Randall makes his move. Strong to the basket, and he scores. That's a strong move there. That's a grown man move. So the Knicks up 38-18. Shot clock off, 6 seconds here. Thomas got fouled by Quickly, but the Knicks had a foul to give. Now, if I'm Quickly, why am I fouling here? You got Quentin Grimes in foul trouble. That was a stupid foul. With all due respect, that you're up by so much. You didn't need to take that foul. I understand they have a foul to give, but that wasn't a smart play.
I mean, I guess at the end of the day, you take the foul. You give them 4 seconds left to work with to get a last shot off. Good defense, I guess.
At that point, I agree. But when you have Grimes only with 2 fouls already, foul trouble, yeah.
Maybe you want someone else taking that foul.
Yes. That's yes. So Thomas has Reddish. Thomas drives and he misses. So that's it. Quarter comes to an end. Mario, salud. Buenas noches de Argentina. Saludo a Argentina. Muchas bendiciones para ustedes, mi bella gente de Argentina. Saludo. I'm glad you guys are here. Gracias por sintonizar el programa con nosotros. Y claro que sí. Let's go Knicks.
And who did you say was in the game?
Cam Reddish came in. Yes, indeed. Ooh. Every time I hear Cam Reddish, you know what I mean? I wanted that trade. Indeed. That first quarter, 38-point quarter. The Knicks have some good quarters, Steph Dan. They, and the thing that frustrates us, all of us, when they squander these leads and they lose these games, we see how the potential of them scoring, but the thing is they're not playing defense and they run out of gas. That's why we tend to put our focus on Coach Thibodeau. Rotate, play, keep your guys fresh, get everyone involved, because when everyone is involved and they play, this is the kind of results we kind of see. And we know that this team is capable of. We know that they could score 30 points in a quarter. And I didn't say 38. I said 30.
Yeah. This is an anomaly. But what I can say to that is, I as much as he is, I see it with the quick trigger with the bench is to hold them accountable. But at the same time, you have to know at this point in the season, the starters need some rest. They need, you got to give them a bit more cushion. So even if things get out of hand to where they lose the lead, that's fine. Let them get more rest. That way they can come in a bit more fresh.
Yes, I want to say hello. Saludo, Karina, de Argentina, igual. Gracias por venir de nuevo. Me alegro verla a usted en el programa y en el chat. Muchas bendiciones, muchos saludos para usted. Y sí, disfrute la llamada del partido. Y muchas gracias por tu sintonía y por la suscripción y por el view. Gracias, señor, por el like. Le doy gracias a usted y todo el mundo de Argentina. Muchos abrazos y bendiciones. Gracias.
Ooh, I didn't understand a word of that, but that was clean.
Plain and simple,
I love that.
we're thanking Karina so much in her beautiful country of Argentina. Returning to the chat, returning to the program. We really appreciate Karina and everyone from Argentina watching along with us and enjoy the game. And let's go Knicks.
Most definitely. So
whenever the second quarter starts, Chef Dan, is all yours. You take that second quarter.
I'm just a second behind you, so you got to give me a moment.
Yeah,
but I see
I
see Agent Super Argo in the chat asking, "Where's Kyrie?" You know where he's at. You know where he's at. He's at home burning sage watching this game. You know where he's at. Oh man. And Argo, Jedi, could you read that chat? What was the last one he said?
Yes. Second quarter is whose time it is? It's Cam time.
Ooh.
Indeed.
So they're showing some ooh. Never mind. I'm not even going to talk about that. They won't sponsor us. But salute to Manscaped, though. I see you guys getting ready to hand out some sponsorship. So salute to Manscaped. If you guys ever want to, swing a sponsorship our way, you could do that. As the Nets have the ball right now. I don't know who this is. Dribbling the ball. Cam Thomas gets it over to Mills. Mills takes a mid-range shot, and that's off the mark. Toppin with the rebound. He gets it over to Quickly. Quickly bringing the ball up. Quickly dribbling the ball. Gets the screen from Gibson. He's now dribbling, gets a pocket pass over to Gibson. Gibson pump fake in, and round the hoop is good. Gibson with the bucket. Knicks have 40 points now, and the 40 points to 18 for the Nets. They get it over to Griffin. Griffin over to, I don't know who that is. Oh, back to Griffin. Griffin takes the three, and that's good for Griffin. So Knicks now have a 19-point lead as Quickly is bringing the ball up. He gets it over to Toppin. Toppin finds Burks. Burks dribbling the ball. He gets into the paint. Pivot foot. Fadeaway is good for Alec Burks. 42-21. Knicks got to maintain this lead as Nets bringing the ball up. They're curling around. Carter kicks it out to Mills, and a turnover by the Knicks. It is. Burks coming up with the ball. He kicks it out quickly for three. And that's good. Emmanuel Quickly for three. And the Knicks are on fire tonight. 45 points here. 45-21. Cam Thomas has the ball for the Nets. He gets the screen. He's getting into the paint. And what do they call there?
Oh, I didn't see. Oh.
The referee said something. Is that a foul? So the Nets are inbounding the ball, but it gets stolen. Quickly has the ball now, bringing the ball up for the Knicks. He's at the Chase logo, gets a screen from Gibson, fakes a three, now driving, pivot around over to Gibson. Gibson takes the mid-range. That's off the mark. Toppin fighting for the rebound, and he secures the and the ball falls out of bounds. But I love the effort by Obi Toppin trying to secure that rebound. 10-11 here in the first half as we see Tracy Morgan in the building. Mills bringing the ball up for the Nets. He gets it over to Thomas. Thomas curling around. Defended by, gets it over to Griffin. Griffin to Carter. Carter back to Mills. Mills curling around. He drives, gets it over to, I don't know who that is, but he misses the dunk. Evans misses the dunk. He gets it over to Quickly. Quickly to Reddish. Reddish for three, and that's good. Cam Reddish for three. 48-21. Knicks are building an impressive lead here. Cam Thomas with the ball. He's dribbling the ball. He kicks it out to Griffin, back to Thomas. They're playing pitch and go. Right back to Griffin. Oh, and Toppin with the nice defense. And are they going to tie it up? Is it a jump ball? It's going to be a jump ball.
That's defense, baby.
Yep. Obi started it off, and then Taj cleaning it up right there. Great defense. With 4.5 left on the shot clock. 9:27 here left in the first.
They're playing with some pride out there with defensive pride there.
That Knicks pride, yeah.
Let them know, big task.
So Taj and Griffin are about to jump ball. Battle of the old people. Let's see who wins. Sorry, Jedi. As the Nets come up with it, Carter driving, takes the floater, and that's good for Carter. 23-48. As Quickly's bringing the ball up for the Knicks. Gets across the half-court line. Gets it to Burks. Burks. Palming the ball now. He's dribbling. Gets it off the top and deep three. That's off the mark. Griffin comes up with the rebound. Griffin bringing the ball up. He gets it over to Carter. Oh, fakes the handoff. Pulls up for three. That's off the mark, but Toppin with the rebound. Strong rebound. Toppin bringing the ball up. He gets it back to Burks. Burks bringing the ball up for the Knicks. Burks dribbling. Burks dribbling the ball. He gets it over to Toppin. Toppin deep in the paint. Pump faking. Nice move by Obi Toppin. 50 points for the Knicks. 8:41 here, and the Nets have to call timeout.
Ooh, Toppin using the force. The force is strong with Toppin tonight. Going that rebound up deep. Woo.
But I like you. We were calling for something like this, weren't we?
Yes, indeed.
We
Yes,
were
indeed.
calling, like, Obi Toppin, he's in the paint, establish his position, feed him quickly.
Give
That
man
way
an
he can
assist.
do that. Get that man an assist. Most definitely. And this is the bench unit maintaining the lead. Give the starters time to rest.
Indeed. And the gracious Maria said, Obi and Cam. Obi and Cam. That's yes. That, you know what that does? Yeah.
Yes.
Obi and Cam for the Jedi. Woo. Goose pimples.
So the Knicks so far with the 50-23 lead on the Brooklyn Nets. Knicks, though, right now. Oh, man, be civilized. That's exactly what we weren't hoping for. And so with that being said, we have to just keep building the lead. Even if it is a 5-point quarter, we better have a 40-point lead. That way, even
the mayor has brought it back. The Rat Pack, indeed. The mayor has brought the Rat Pack back. It's been a while we haven't called them the Rat Pack. Yes, indeed.
This is the Rat Pack right here. Quickly hitting shots. Obi getting in the paint. Obi getting rebounds. Burks with the spin away mid-range. I love it all. Cam Reddish, new addition to the Rat Pack with the transition three. You gotta love it. Ooh. So we're still in the commercial break right now.
And the Wizards are getting clobbered by the Pacers.
We need that.
This is what the problem with the Knicks. The Knicks are like the Godfather. Every time you think I'm out, they pull me back in.
We're still in the commercial break.
And I'm gonna get that clip soundbite. Every time they come out, they pull me back in.
I got one more clip you need to get.
Yeah, we'll
when
definitely
the Knicks
do
are
those.
doing good. No, you got to see the clip when Shannon Sharp drinks the Mountain Dew and he goes.
Actually, we haven't used this one in a while. Our friend.
Yeah. But then again, the Knicks haven't.
They were showing Ben Simmons working out earlier. Did you see the footage? Ben Simmons working out earlier in Madison Square Garden.
Getting those shots up. Getting those shots up. So, Nets will inbound the ball. They get it to Thomas. Thomas bringing the ball up, defended by Quickly. Thomas, he gets it to Curry. Curry, jab stepping. He curls around, gets it to Thomas. Thomas almost fumbles it, but he gets the ball back. He gets a screen, driving, mid-range, pulls up, and that's good for Thomas. 50-25. 8:20 here left in the first half. I don't know why they're just showing. I don't care for who's on the bench. So what's going on here? Why is there a pause in the action?
I don't know. That may be a clock violation. I mean, a misfunction or something. I know they or somebody might have come on the court because when they go to the players or the commentary, something might be going on a player or somebody got dumped. But there's some free throws when they're now back to action when you're ready.
All right. Yeah, no, they're just showing JVG and okay, so Cam Thomas hits a free throw, makes it 26-50. I don't know why. As Burks gets a screen from Cam, he kicks it out to Cam over to Toppin, driving, and layup is good. Awkward move by Obi Toppin, but that was a nice move there. 52-26.
And Cam Reddish
Thomas
got the
has
assist.
the ball. Yeah, gets it over to Curry. Curry gets it to Griffin. Griffin over to Mills. Mills kicks it out to Curry. Curry kicks it out to Mills over to Thomas. Thomas pulls up mid-range. That's off the mark. Robinson fighting for the rebound, but Drummond gets it, and he gets fouled. So Drummond is heading to the free throw line.
Now the world don't move to a beat of just one drum, Mr. Drummond. You're too young for that. You're too young for that. You don't know what that's from.
Different strokes it takes. Different strokes to move the world. Yes, it does. You know,
All right, young.
Yeah.
You got a young Thundercat. You got a young Thundercat.
As Drummond takes the first one and he misses. Ball don't lie. And that was a brick.
He's building brownstones up in Brooklyn now.
Mm-hmm.
With that brick.
As Bruce Brown comes in.
Boing.
Oh, bad miss on the second one. Ball definitely did not lie. Knicks bringing the ball up. Burks has it. He gets it over to Reddish. Reddish curling, drives, and it gets blocked. They're coming up with it. That could have been a goaltend too. Brown driving. He kicks it out to Griffin. Griffin to Drummond. Drummond in the post, and that misses. Toppin rips down the rebound from Mitchell Robinson. He gets it over to Quickly. Quickly dribbling. He's double teamed. He gets a screen. Now he's driving. Kicks it out. Burks for three. That's off the mark. And Nets come up with the rebound. Curry bringing the ball up for the Nets. 52-26 on the scoreboard. They get it over to Griffin. Griffin in the post. He kicks it out. Cam Thomas for three. And that's off the mark. Mitchell Robinson rips down the rebound. Gets it over to Quickly. Quickly lobs it up to Toppin. And Toppin slams it down. 54-26. And Latrell Sprewell is loving it.
Use the force, Obi.
Toppin with 6 points. As Curry is driving, he kicks it out to Griffin. Griffin for three. And that's good. Yeah. So 29-54, Quickly dribbling. He gets it over to Robinson. Robinson to Toppin. Toppin to Quickly. Quickly curling around. He kicks it out to Toppin. Toppin driving. And that he got fouled. He's heading to the line.
That athleticism from Toppin, that aggressiveness. The force is strong with Toppin.
He faked the handoff and went right into the paint. I love it from Toppin. So right. Toppin here at the free throw line. Knicks with 19 fast break points. That's Toppin converts the
Finally,
first one. That's good. Finally, it has happened for me.
right in front of our place. And Spike can't
Toppin,
deny it.
Toppin converts both free throws. That's a good look for Obi Toppin there. 56-29. 6:13 here left in the first half. Curry calling out a play for the Nets. Curry dribbling the ball. He gets two screens, driving, kicks it out to Thomas. Thomas driving in the paint. He pulls up, and that's missed. Robinson rips down the rebound. He gets it to, is that Walker? Walker bringing the ball up now. Walker dribbling, driving. He kicks it out to Toppin. Toppin takes a three, and that's off the mark. Drummond with the rebound. Who is that bringing the ball up? Bruce Brown. He gets it over to Drummond. Drummond driving, and he got fouled by Mitchell Robinson.
That's his third
Yeah,
foul.
that's
too.
yeah, and that's Mitchell Robinson giving him a head of steam there.
Before you make the next call, I want to jump in real quick. Kemba Walker's in there with the Rat Pack. I hope these guys go on a 20-0 run with Kemba Walker leading this charge. I think that's where Kemba Walker's role is going to fit perfect with this team. I've been dying to see that.
Most definitely. You're absolutely right about that. As Drummond bricks the first one. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. And Fournier comes into the game for Reddish. And Toppin comes out. That means Julius comes back in the game.
I wanted to see more of that lineup, but I jinxed it.
And sometimes the ball, yeah. As Drummond goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line, it's 30-56. Walker bringing the ball up. He gets a screen from Gibson. Cross court pass is stolen by Brown. Brown driving, and he missed the shot, but they say a foul on Obi Toppin.
Oh, come on. Leave him out. Leave Toppin out there for another 3 minutes. Gosh.
I don't know what JVG is talking about.
Butterfingers, but it's not Nolan's Noel either. They're actually literally talking about the candy. These they listen to us, Jeff Dan.
They listen
you know
to
that
us.
we
Yeah.
call Butterfingers Noel, and they have Butterfingers in their thoughts. You know what? Butterfingers, send some Butterfingers here, sponsor. You like the
Yeah.
Butterfingers ice cream, the candy bar?
Most definitely, as Brown hits the first free throw. It's 56-31. Knicks have a 25-point lead.
Yep.
And he misses the second one. Grimes with the rebound. So Grimes bringing the ball up the court. Gets it to Gibson, over to Randall. Randall over to a curling Fournier. Fournier thought about the three. Now he gets the screen, driving into the paint. Kicks it out to Walker. Walker fakes the three. Now Walker's driving. He kicks it to Gibson. Gibson in the paint. Pivot move. And that's missed. Nets come up with it. Griffin bringing the ball up for the Nets. He fakes the handoff, gets it to Drummond, back to Griffin. Griffin dribbling along the baseline. And what do they call there? They let the play go on there. That was a lot of contact. Anyways, 56-33. And Tibbs calls the timeout.
Yeah, you can't at Brooklyn cut this before half. A 10-point or single digits. You have to keep your foot on the pedal, and calling that timeout, it's okay because you can't take it to the second half anyway.
Oh, yeah, but not only that, it seems like the referees are kind of just letting any old thing go and call the game evenly. I think Tibbs had to talk to them.
And that wasn't a good pass by Kemba Walker going across court. I think he should have just let that second unit with Kemba out there just to see what it looks like. I think also it's just me. I'm just being a conspiracy theorist. I don't think he wants to see Kemba Walker play with that second unit, because if they have some type of remnants of success, like a Derrick Rose type of move, I think we're gonna lambast him even more, because hey, you should have been doing that since the beginning of the season. Because he remember when he said, "Oh, Kemba, I don't see him in the bench. I only see him as a starter. He's too short of a lineup." But meanwhile, Rose, I'm not saying that Rose is different from Kemba Walker, but you want to mimic a little bit of what you had with the Rat Pack. I think that should have been the move. Hindsight is 2020, but I think it should have been Kemba Walker should have got burned with the second unit to get those guys going, because those guys in the second unit need a point guard with that experience, with the ball handling, and I think that would suit him well with that second unit. And I don't think that's why he didn't play him much there, and that's a little frustrating. Because then you allow Quickly to be Quickly. I know they want to groom as a point guard, but if you have Kemba as a safety blanket, yeah.
You allow Quickly to truly be that guy who he was last year, and we kind of need some of that on the offensive end. But Thibodeau, because he doesn't notice the way he rotates the starters and the way he does his rotations throughout the game, it's a timely fashion about it. You know what's coming.
Right, and when I had a moment here that to pause, we forget to mention salute to Dexter Gordon. Salute to you there out in Korea. We appreciate you. I hope you're doing well there. I know it's Thursday morning for you out there. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Dexter Gordon. We appreciate you. And also with that, he's going to say, well, Kemba's out there, the defense is going to suffer, but the defense has been poorish all year. Even when Kemba Walker's out with the starting unit, you're seeing guys overcompensating. I think, right, well, we'll break that down, but I think if Kemba Walker with the second unit and you have Nolan Noel out there away from witness protection and playing, I think you could get that, because Noel complements and helps rotate where the Kemba Walker hide those deficiencies. But it is what it is.
Yeah, not only that, but you man, there's a lot you can do with the length of Obi Toppin Obi Toppin, Quickly, Cam Reddish, that defensively they can cover for Kemba Walker. As they're showing some replays of Julius Randle and some of the shots he's been making tonight.
The real Knick fan in the building, next to Sprewell.
Most definitely. My guy, Fat Joe. So they're getting ready to inbound the ball. Julius has the ball, inbounds it to Gibson. Gibson over to Walker. Walker gets a screen from Randle. Kicks it out to Randle. Fix the three. Now pulls up, mid-range. That's off the mark. Nets come up with the ball. Curry running. He kicks it out. Oh, almost a turnover. And, well, they say the last touch by the Knicks. Whatever. 18 on the shot clock here. .423 left in the first half. They get it over to Curry. Curry pump fakes over to Drummond. Drummond driving, and yeah, that's because Mitch is not out there to affect them. So Drummond got the easy lay. They get it over to Grimes, and Grimes gets fouled by Curry. So Grimes inbounds the ball over to Gibson. Gibson to Fournier. Fournier in the paint. He steps back. He's up. He has the ball. Gets it over to Gibson. Right back to Fournier. Fournier dribbling. Fakes the three. Gets it over to Walker. Walker gets a screen. Pulls up for three. And that's off the mark. Nets come up with the rebound. They're bringing the ball up. Mills has the ball. He's dribbling the ball. He kicks it out to Griffin. Griffin dribbling along the three-point line. He's now defended by Gibson. Kicks it out to Mills. Mills right back to Drummond. Drummond to Griffin. Griffin to Drummond. And stolen by Fournier. Fournier in the open court now. Fournier driving. Kicks it out to Randle. Almost stolen. And it is stolen. They get it over to Curry. Curry for three. And that's good. 38-56.
9-0 run from Brooklyn.
Yeah. Randle has the ball. Randle kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes back to Randle. Randle, he takes the three, and that's good. So Randle helping extend the lead once again. 59-38, 21-point lead. Joe Johnson trying to help save some clock here. They get it to Griffin. Griffin on the block. He gets it over to Curry. Curry dribbling. Gets it right back to Griffin. Griffin has a mismatch on Grimes. He's trying to back down Grimes. Fournier comes over to help. He's stuck. He's pivoting. He gets it over to Mills. Mills, step back, sidestep three, and that's off the mark. Gibson, nice boxing out of Drummond. Now he gets it over to Randall. Randall kicks it out to Fournier. Fournier, sidestep three, and that's off the mark. Quick action there. As Johnson up for the Nets. Nets have it. He spins, pocket pass, and stolen by the Knicks. Randall driving the ball up. He kicks it out to Fournier. Fournier takes a three, and that's off the mark, and Drummond comes up with it. They get it over to Curry. Curry bringing the ball up for the Nets now. 1:58 here left in the first half. Curry dribbling, driving. He kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson driving. He swings out to Drummond, and Drummond gets the lay-in. 59-40. Knicks have a 19-point lead. Randall's calling for a screen. He gets it over to Walker. Walker kicks it out to Randall. Randall takes another three, and that's good. Julius Randall for three. 62-40. So Knicks with the 22-point lead. Mills dribbling the ball. Mills, he's defended. He gets it out to Griffin. Griffin, he's dribbling the ball, gets it out to Johnson. Johnson, he's along the perimeter. Johnson driving, spinning, puts up the floater, and that's good. So Knicks right now with the 20-point lead. Julius running with the ball up the court. He's speedy, gets it over to Fournier. Fournier for three, and that's good. Pepe Le Pew for three. 65-42. Knicks with the 23-point lead. 55 seconds here left in the first half. Griffin with the ball, trying to find the cutting. He fakes the handoff, gets into the paint, and layup is good on Julius there. Knicks with the 21-point lead. Julius running the ball up the court. Julius driving, kicks it out. Grimes for three, and that's off the mark. What do they say? His foot was out of bounds. Yeah, be civilized, but they're kind of just right now the way they're treating this game is like end of the first half. They're throwing Hail Marys if they can get the chance. Credit to them though for making Brooklyn work for every shot so far. As Curry's trying to inbound the ball. 39 seconds here left. They're trying to let the ball dribble. Johnson, they get it in the half court. Johnson, they're trying to do a quick 2-for-1. Hand it off to Curry. Curry, he's jab stepping, has Grimes on him. Gets the free mid-range and misses. Robinson secures the rebound. Randall secures the rebound. He gets it over to Walker. 3-second difference here between game clock, shot clock. Knicks dribbling the ball. Walker has it. He gets a screen. He kicks it out. Randall has it. Randall. Pull up three. That's off the rim. 3 seconds here left. 2, 1. Curry fakes it. And that's it. So that's the half. Knicks 65. Nets 44.
Wow, they scored 65 points. They had 70 points on the table there to score for that half. They didn't take advantage. They got a little sloppy at the end. That's what concerns us. That's a situation we've seen all season long. When the closers close out the quarters, they're a little sloppy. And that's just a little bit of concern. But all in all, a good half there. We can't complain there for the Knicks. Closing out that half, 65 points there. They're 23 out of 39. They shot 59, close to 60% from the field, the New York Knicks. That's really cool. That's a good, it's been a while we haven't seen them shoot 60% from the field. Holding Brooklyn to 34%, 16 out of 47. The Knicks are shooting 13 out of 22 3-pointers. They're shooting 59% from three-point land, 59.1 to be exact. They're falling in love with that three. It sometimes could be fool's gold, sometimes could be success, euphoria. So hopefully they make adjustments in the second half. Brooklyn is shooting 4 of 19. That's 21.1% from 3-point land. Knicks are perfect from the line, 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Brooklyn is 8 of 14 for 57.1. The Brooklyn Nets are out there changing their names, asking the mayor to call them the Brooklyn Bricks, because they're shooting a lot of bricks out there. A lot of bricks, a lot of brownstones being built and man, they're terrible on the free throw line. The Knicks have 25 rebounds to 21 in Brooklyn. Brooklyn has 6 offensive rebounds to New York's 1. So that's Drummond. That's the influence of Drummond in there, keeping a lot of balls alive and getting offensive rebounds. Knicks actually assist Brooklyn 12-9. Knicks have 5 blocks. Brooklyn only 1. That was DeAndre Drummond's block earlier. I think it was against, if I'm not mistaken, Cam Reddish. And you only has 5 steals for New York, 3 for Brooklyn. Knicks turned the ball over 6 times, Brooklyn 5. Brooklyn, of course, they scored 22 points in the paint to 14 for New York. And that's the scoring. The Knicks leading scorer for that first half is led by Julius Randle. Julius Randle, 20 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. 11 points for Evan Fournier with assist and 2 rebounds. Quentin Grimes, 8 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Kemba Walker, 5 points, 2 assists. Taj Gibson, 2 points, 4 rebounds. 2 points for Alec Burks, 2 rebounds and 2 assists. Emmanuel Quickly, 6 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Cam Reddish, 3 points and an assist. 8 points for Obi Toppin with 3 rebounds. And, of course, Mitchell Robinson came in with 4 rebounds, hasn't scored, got into some foul trouble, playing with 3 fouls. And for the Brooklyn Nets, their leading scorer tonight is Blake Griffin, actually, with 8 points in the contest. Carter with 2 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. 5 points for LaMarcus Aldridge and 2 rebounds. You also got 3 points for Cam Thomas with 2 rebounds. You also got Bruce Brown, 5 points, 1 rebound. 6 points for Curry, 4 for assists, 2 points for Patty Mills, and a rebound. Andre Drummond, 7 points, 12 rebounds already, 1 assist. Most of he's got half of them on the offensive glass, becoming a pest there. For the Knicks, they need to continue to build on their lead, attack the basket, do not stay stagnant. Do not start getting stagnant or slow on the offense. Continue to push the pace. Continue to keep the pressure on. Like you said, foot on the pedal. Attack the paint. Go forward. Hey, if Andre Drummond is going to block you 4 or 5 shots, you know what? I'm okay with it, because I'd rather them going to the paint and attacking than sitting back and shooting threes. Even though they're shooting 60% from the 3-point line, but man, they tend to fall in love, and when they shoot those threes, they just you can't have them bringing the ball up, loafing, and then all of a sudden they're going to shoot a 3. Like, oh, I'm going to take my sweet time. Then I'll shoot the 3, or shot clock at down to 5. They make a couple moves, and then they have to put up a 3. That's not a high percentage shot. I prefer, if you're going to drive, you drive with the shot clock, and if Drummond blocks it, I'm okay with it. I'll live with it. He made a play. You take your chances. You're attacking the paint, and maybe you get a whistle. Either way, it is what it is with that.
Most definitely. The only way you can get Drummond in foul trouble is he has to start to gamble with those contests. That's the only way. You have to make him gamble with those contests, and hopefully his gambles are not his gambling is not as good as yours, as to where he gets in foul trouble. Once he's in foul trouble, there is no rim protection at that point. Let the Knicks have at it. But the only way they can get to there is first you got to do the dirty work, and that's challenging him at the rim consistently.
Right, exactly what you said there. And also, here's the thing that frustrates us, because all these games, from the Lakers game, the Utah game, Portland game, last game that we saw, and so forth, they've been up by double digits. They've been having double-digit leads, and they just damn seem to hold on to it. And just think, if they would just be able to close some of these, those games out, we'll probably be at 500 right now.
I agree with you 100%. That's what B Civilized is saying in the chat there. As a Knicks fan, it's weird. You'd rather be more comfortable if this was a close game than if it was, with us having a comfortable lead, because no lead is truly comfortable with the Knicks.
And you know what they say, or a lot of ifs. If I had testicles, I'll be, my aunt had testicles, she'll be my uncle,
Yeah. Yeah. If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
As we had halftime here, the 21-point lead, a lot to break down there for adjustments. And it says at this point, 90% of our shots for the rest of the game should be layups attempts or dunks attempts. I could even say, you know what? I'm gonna even give you 60. I'm gonna give you 60%. I'm gonna be okay. I'm maybe 60% has to go to the basket, and I'll leave that 40% for the threes. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna be a little bit realistic because I personally, in the perfect world, 90%. I would love that, Hassan, but we don't have the point guard to put those numbers up for 90 to make those shots. And also, what they'll do is they'll start clogging the paint more and double teaming and then so I'll say around 60 to 70% layups and dunks to 30% of the 3-point shots, but we'll see how this coach will do. Also, he's got to make sure he manages these minutes, read the temperature of your team, manage their minutes, make quick substitution. Don't have the same rinse and repeat pattern. You're going to have your starters out there. You're not going to make your substitution until there's 2 minutes, 3 minutes left in the third quarter to make your first sub. And then you have a short leash with your second unit, or if the second unit doesn't have it, then you're forced to bring your starters right back in. And guess what? That's not really a breather. And then they run out of gas. Last 4 minutes, 3 minutes of the game, they're toast. They're winded because you had to sub with them early because you made them play a long third quarter. So I want them to have short, quicker substitutions, or if you see guys that are struggling, make the sub immediately. Not leave them out there and let them fester and linger in losses or in failure.
I agree with you 100%. The same way, like the way he subbed with this first start, I noticed, man, I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words. The way in which he makes his substitutions for the second half is way worse than what he makes in the first half. If you simply mimic what you do in the first half, and even to a degree, like the way this bench unit built on the lead, let them play it out a little more. Do the same thing because it gives the starters resting time. And I think as we got closer and closer to the All-Star break with this team losing, a lot of those blown leads was just them saying, whatever, let's just get to the break.
And yeah, that's him not taking the temperature of the team. You see guys, whatever, you got to bring in the other young kids that haven't played that are like, they're dying. They're full, what they say, they're full of urine and vinegar. They're ready to go. They're strong. They're hungry. They're starving. You got to play those guys. And I think, boo on him for not doing that. And, so you just gotta, I don't know. And he knows his team. He's with them all the time, but it just feel like he's not reading his team right now. Oh, little kid did a Obi Toppin dunk underneath his legs. Little kids
practicing
dunking.
He's showing Obi that he's his inspiration. I know Obi's bringing that trophy home.
He gave him a pound on that one. That was nice. That wow, man, that little kid. There it is. Bam.
Obi's bringing that trophy home, man.
I hope so.
This year. They better not do it on some technicality because the kid wanted to air kiss the ring. I can't even, man.
But do you trust one of the judges though?
Nope.
You got the big dummy.
Yeah, it's
Shaq. The big dummy. I hate the Knicks.
I don't trust any NBA organization when it comes to the Knicks.
Yes, indeed, Hassan. They clock, we kick. I agree with you. Of course, and that's what top down that's what Thibodeau has been telling them, read and react. But at some point, you got to do some kind of curls and set plays. I understand the read and react, but when your team is not, they don't have the confidence to read and react, that's another issue. I understand, and I'm glad you mentioned that because Thibodeau, his offense is get the ball, you create the mismatch, you read and react, and you exploit the mismatch. But if the guys that don't have the confidence, at first sign of mistake, you're gonna pull, and when they read and react, they're thinking too much. and I got to make the perfect play because coach is going to pull me. Because then you can't tell them to read and react because they have no confidence to read and react, and that's also a problem here with this team, and the way they've been playing. Also, when it comes to the starters, they play a little too much, and when they do read and react, they're just over exhausted, and when they read and react, it's fatigue, and they're not executing either. So that's, I think, in a nutshell, I think that's what's going on kind of with the Knicks. Where of course with multitude or more, but to make it as quick as possible, I think that's what we're seeing on the floor. And when we played last year in a close out the fourth quarters, you had guys that were all in and read and reacting, but they were really well defensively in Bullock. And Bullock didn't play a lot of the fourth quarters last year. It was mostly Burks. And Burks, wasn't overexpended and wasn't overexposed, playing so many minutes with different positions in and out of the lineup. And they also had Derrick Rose to close out last year, no injuries. And they had the kind of a floor general, so they could set up, read and react with a floor general on the floor. And that's why we've seen a lot of success. You saw Randall pretty much almost did the same things. He was also hitting better shots as well. But that's why I think in the difference that we're missing from last year's team. I got some bad news for MMA world there. Dalino Dayush was forced out of the main event on the 26th to a leg injury.
Ankle injury. So him and Islam Makhachev won't be fighting.
And he was on a roll, Dayush. And guys, well, for more of that coverage, we break that down on the MMA Weekly with Austin and Chef Dan. So if you guys are MMA enthusiasts or any combat sports, these guys break it down, their program on this same platform, on the same channel. They have their program breaking down the UFC, combat sport, Bellator, Eagle FC, boxing, anything that's with combat sports. Chef Dan and Austin breaks it down.
If you love violence, we love it too. Come check us out.
Exactly. And also, we also have the baseball, the new program with Michael, the Knicks actually the Yankee program that we had yesterday kicked off with Michael. It says it's over Yanks with Michael, aka Caputo, but we call him Michael Costanza. So for the program, definitely would love to see that. Guys, support him, and he'll be going live next week. Last night was a recorded was posted this today, so you'll have a live question and answer whenever there. So check us out if you're a Yankee fan or a baseball fan. He's there giving us all his rants and raves, and he has a lot to say. A colorful character.
And you never know. He rants enough. He may get hired.
Yeah. So as they come back here, Chef Dan, in the third quarter, you could take it away when it starts on your end.
Most definitely.
I can't believe it's already halfway through February. The February is already halfway done. All about, salute to all those folks that went and bought all the chocolate candies on clearance in the soup and after Valentine's Day, they go more than half price. So salute to all those getting those chocolates.
It's a clearance sale.
Oh yeah, that's how we buy them. And then Easter comes along. The day after Easter, you get the jelly beans for half price.
You know what's crazy? As a younger kid, I wasn't a fan of the jelly beans.
Oh, I love jelly beans.
But now I'm older, I love them.
I love jelly beans. Always love jelly beans. Love on sale for us.
As they're showing Mike Breen, JVG, and Mark Jackson talking amongst themselves.
Two guys that the Knicks would like to have them coaching right now.
Are you talking about JVG and Mike Breen?
Exactly.
Ben Simmons, put your mask on.
New York is going to get rid of that.
Curry has the ball. He gets it over to Johnson. Johnson over to Mills. Mills thought about the three. Defended well by Walker. Mills curling around over to Johnson to a cutting Drummond. And Drummond gets it and the foul.
4 fouls on Mitch.
Mm-hmm.
3-point play there, man.
Yep.
Gibson comes immediately in the game. Johnny Davis in the building.
Johnny Davis, salute. Yeah. And this ain't a stretch big. As he misses, and they say last touch by Randall.
Scott Foster actually did something positive here.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because that doesn't make sense. Good job, Scott Foster. So the Knicks have the ball now. They get it over to Gibson. Randall calling for it. It's posting up on the 3-point line there. Gets it over to Fournier. Fournier turnaround three. That hits the front of the rim. Drummond with the rebound. He's bringing, gets it over to Curry. Curry bringing the ball up. Curry gets a screen. Step back three. And that's good for Curry.
Here we go again.
Yep. 65-49 as Walker's bringing the ball up. Walker gets it over to Gibson. Gibson to Grimes. Grimes to Walker. Walker jab stepping, gets it over to Randall. Randall on the block. He pulls up, misses the shot. Tried to get a foul, didn't happen. They get it over to Brown. Brown over to Mills. Mills for three, and that's good. And Tibbs calls a quick timeout.
He had Curry on him, and he decides he wants to take a high shot. It's a 13-point lead there. And you know what?
I just
rinse, repeat, and eat. It's the same thing. My God, man. We look like the Dallas Cowboys out there. Gosh.
sheesh. Yeah. Yeah, Hassan, you're absolutely right. That was a low percentage shot.
He trying to draw a foul there,
and that's our issue with this team, is that once it gets to halftime and you have a lead, instead of aggressively doing the same thing you were doing before, because it doesn't seem like they're trying to, it's not like they're trying to stop our slow pace. Julius should push the effort, but this is how it starts off.
Exactly, Hassan. Play to win. You need to play to win.
Play to win the game.
Oh, man.
Sorry, I just got to eat a salad. I got to eat some tomatoes and calm down.
I like a game of spade. Play to win. Exactly. And so they're in a timeout still. Brooklyn cut this 21-point game immediately to 13. Just like that. Couple three-point play and a couple three-pointers.
And really, right now we're seeing it. The Knicks can't bank on any additional possessions, and they don't have a big man to occupy Andre Drummond because Mitchell Robinson got himself in foul trouble. Be civilized, you're absolutely right. If you live by the three, you're going to die by it. So we're still in a commercial break right now.
we're kind of quiet because we're wondering, we're like gathering our thoughts and see, will they, like, would be surprised if they cut this lead down and wouldn't surprise us. But let's see. You know, he just called a timeout. Let's see if he makes an adjustment here. If he comes with make a sub, it's okay to make a sub one. You could, but he's not. He's gonna bring the same guys back out. You'll see.
As they're showing some of the jerseys that are hanging in the Raptors for the Knicks. Kind of wondering if in my lifetime I'll ever see another one hung up there.
You'll see number 7.
Hopefully I'll see number 9 as well. As Taj Gibson gets it over to Walker. Walker bringing the ball up. Walker has it over to Fournier. Fournier dribbling. Fournier. He gets it over to Julius. Julius at the top of the key. Tries to get ahead of steam. He's getting defended well. Kicks it out to Fournier. Fournier. Step back 3. Oh, nope. Passes over to Julius. And they call a foul.
Got bailed out there.
Bad possession. So Walker inbounding the ball, gets it over to Randall. Randall fixed the handoff. He's dribbling, and they call a foul on the floor. 2 quick fouls there. Wonder what the Knicks are going to do. Fournier inbounding the ball now. He gets it to Walker. Walker gets a screen. He pulls up for 3, and that's off the front of the rim. Drummond with the rebound. Curry bringing the ball up for the Nets. He curls around. He's driving into the paint. He stops. He kicks it out, and what do they call? Traveling. So turnover on the Nets. Knicks bring the ball up. 65-52. Walker gets it over to Randall. Back to Walker. Walker driving. He steps back, gets it over to Randall. Randall dribbling. He's driving. And that should be goaltending right there. But
it is.
Did you see that? Randall actually went with his right hand. So Curry has the ball. He's dribbling, kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson kicks it over to Mills. Mills for 3. And that rims out. And no, they call an offensive foul on Johnson. So that's 3 fouls on Johnson right there in the first half. Score 67-52. Walker has the ball, gets it over to Fournier. Fournier dribbling in the paint, kicks it out to Walker. Walker fakes the 3. In the mid-range now, he's pulls up, and that's good. Kemba Walker putting up from mid-range. He finally hits one. It's been a while since we've seen him hit one. 69-52. Mills kicks out to Johnson. Johnson for 3. That's off the mark. Grimes fighting for it and gets it over to Randall. Randall bringing the ball up the court. He's speeding up the court. Gets it over to Walker. Walker almost turns it over, but Gibson comes up with it. Gibson over to Grimes. Grimes for 3, and that's off the mark. Johnson with the rebound. He's bringing the ball up the court for the Nets now. Johnson fakes one way. He's driving, gets fouled, and 1. So Johnson heading to the free throw line to complete a 3-point play. 69-54.
He crossed Grimes over with.
But that's in transition. Had a steam, he was able to get him.
As Cookie Puss comes to sit in his seats.
And Johnson converts the 3-point play. 69-55. 8:55 here left in the third quarter. Walker has the ball, hands it off to Fournier. Fournier dribbling the ball now. He's bringing the ball into the paint, drives, layup, misses. They outlet out to Mills. Mills running in transition, but he brings it right back out. Curry for 3, and that's good. 69-58.
Got the shot.
And Walker, he has the ball. He's dribbling. Kicks it out to Randall. Randall, he's driving. He steps back. Mid-range jumper. That's off the mark. Brown with the rebound for the Nets. Nets bringing the ball up. Brown, he hands it off to Johnson. Johnson fakes the handoff. Now he's driving on Gibson. He pulls up, and that shot's off the mark. Turnover by the Nets. $11-point lead for the Knicks here. Walker bringing the ball up. Gets it over to Gibson. Gibson to Randall. Randall back to Walker. They're playing tough defense now. Walker driving. He's in the paint. Kicks it out to Gibson, and Gibson with the easy dunk. 71-58. Curry brings the ball up for the Nets. Defended by Grimes. He gets a screen. Now he's driving. He kicks it out, and Brown cutting gets a layup. 71-60. 7:30 here left in the third. Walker gets it over to Fournier. Fournier dribbling. Fournier driving. He pulls up for three, and that's way off the mark.
I will, next whistle, I pulling his ass out.
Yeah. Johnson, he's dribbling. He's dribbling. He gets it over to Curry. Curry, defended by Grimes. Now defended by Randall. Over to, and they kick it out to Bruce Brown. Brown, and tied up. A jump ball with him and Fournier. Yeah, that's all ball. That's a jump ball. So Fournier and Brown are going to jump. 4.2 here left on the shot clock for Brooklyn. Scott Foster trying to get some order here on this jump ball.
He's going to hit technical foul to Randall.
Randall got to stop complaining.
Yeah.
They toss it up. Brown wins it. Curry pulls up for three, and that's off the mark. Gibson secures the rebound. Gets it over to Randall. Randall, he's driving, kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes, he gets blitzed at the three-point line. Over to Randall. Randall, driving, baseline. Puts up the lefty layup, misses it. Crowded, gets it over to Brown. Brown bringing the ball up. Brown kicks it out to Mills. Mills over to Johnson. Johnson driving. Johnson driving. He kicks it out to Curry. Curry driving, kicks it right back out to Johnson. Easy layup. 9-point lead for the Knicks.
He now a 21-point to 9. They slashed it. He calls a timeout. But guarantee you he'll still leave. He won't make any subs. He should have pulled Fournier there when he misses that air ball, because I guarantee if there's a scenario like that, quickly or Obi Toppin shoots an air ball, you pull him. He pulls them immediately. Next available whistle. You know. And you could actually, and I'm not saying he should, but I would. It's not popular, but I will sit Randall for at least a couple minutes. Bring him back in 3 minutes just to cool his head him down. If he's going to be arguing with the refs, I will pull him. 3 minutes. Next that whistle, you're back in. Just for that message. Yo, go out there and play and shut up. There was no need for him to get into tussle with Scott Foster over positioning on an inbound, on a jump ball. And you're right, Big Task. I like you know what? As much as I just knocked him, I gotta give him credit as well. Even though he missed that,
Yeah, that's why it's like,
yeah. I like that. Even though he missed it, I like the fact that he went to the paint with two big guys on him and he played big. He played strong. He went up with it and he put a good shot. I could live with that. But I
if
can't live
any,
with that other nonsense arguing with the refs about positioning. Cash it, bro.
if anything, what I do is I'd make the substitution Fournier for Quickly. We need a bit more defense. Or if you want to, I know he doesn't. I wouldn't. Me personally, I would put it for Cam Reddish because we need the height. We need someone going to the rim, challenging Drummond, no matter what. James Johnson is getting fouls. He's getting fouled up. You know, he's getting all the whistles. Cool, but that's not the big man down low protecting the paint.
Right. And I think Drummond, it wasn't foul trouble. It wasn't foul trouble early in the first half. You got to attack him.
It's just difficult.
I'm interested to see from this timeout, to see what he does. What adjustment here? Down by 9. Let's see what's his adjustment.
I'm still in a commercial break.
Yeah, we're still in commercial. We're still in commercial, folks. We're still Knicks clinging now to a 9-point lead whenever everything went well in the first half. This is the story of this season, New York Knicks. We've seen a lot of potential, a lot of good things. They get into some strong leagues. They play like wild world beaters, shooting from everywhere, every angle, and then all of a sudden, usually third quarter with doom, or they just run out of gas. Yep, vintage Tibbs, Mr. Dexter. Yeah, Mr. Gordon. Vintage Tibbs.
Returning back from commercial break, Julius has it over to Gibson. Gibson to Walker. Walker driving, and he gets fouled.
And he did not change the lineup off this freaking timeout again.
Nope.
Man.
They made their substitutions.
Of course. And
Walker converts the first one. Knicks have a 10-point lead here, 72-62. Walker converts both free throws. Knicks back to an 11-point lead. Curry bringing the ball up for the Nets. Curry defended by Gibson over to Johnson. Johnson defended by Grimes. Takes the mid-range shot off the mark. They say still the Nets ball. Brown inbounding the ball. He gets it over to Thomas. Thomas to Curry. Curry gets a screen. Curry gets it over to Thomas. Thomas to Johnson. Johnson dribbling, driving. Gets it to Drummond. Drummond. And he cleans up his own miss. 64-73. Walker bringing the ball up. Walker gets it to Randall. Randall to Fournier. Fournier curling around. Fournier pocket pass to Randall. Randall pulls up. Shot. What do they call a foul? Offensive foul?
Travel. When you argue with the refs, they're gonna watch you for every little thing.
And that was Taj Gibson who dunked the ball in. So own basket there is Curry's bringing the ball up. Curry dribbling, pocket pass to Johnson. Johnson kick out to Brown, and Brown with the easy dunk. So now Nets are starting to come back into the game. It's Walker. He's dribbling. Walker in the mid-range, kicks it out to Randall. Randall to Fournier. Fournier dribbling the ball. and ball stolen, or what do they call? A
Foul.
foul.
And Bruce Brown talking nonsense on the garden floor. Thibodeau, get these guys off the floor. Now there's a dead whistle foul. Make your subs. Don't wait. Indeed, Carl. Indeed, Mr. Cooper. Salute Carl Cooper.
So Burks comes in the game.
And keep Fournier. Ugh.
Yeah, gets over to Randall. Randall dribbling the ball. Randall driving.
Thank
Pulls
God
up.
for Robinson.
Misses it, but Mitchell Robinson with the offensive rebound kicks it out to Burks. Burks to Fournier. Fournier driving. He lays it up, and it's good. Evan Fournier on the board. 75-66. So they pocket pass over to Thomas. Thomas to Drummond. Drummond gets it to Curry. Curry dribbling. Gets it to Drummond. Drummond driving. And he misses the shot. Robinson with the rebound over to Fournier. Fournier bringing the ball up. He's dribbling. Gets a screen. Fournier lobs it out to Randall. Randall pulls up the mid-range. He misses it. Over to Curry. Curry over to Drummond. Drummond kicks out to Thomas. Thomas driving. And blocked by Julius Randle. Oh, my guy, Frankie Calise. Salute. Randall with the nice block there. .347 here left in the third. So they get it to Thomas. Thomas, defended by Burks. He's driving and blocked again. I believe that was Grimes or Mitchell Robinson. Randall over to Burks. Burks for three. And that's off the mark. But quickly comes up with the offensive rebound. Gets it over to Randall. Randall. And Randall gets fouled. Oh, man, that bald-headed referee looks like Cory Booker.
He's bald.
He's bald. Blake Griffin comes into the game. 3:27 here left in the third. Oh, no, never mind. Only the sky view, he looked like Cory Booker. I guess bald heads look alike. As Randall's to the free throw line, converts the first one. 76-66.
How could Kyrie say the world is flat when you see a nice round bald man?
Oh, man. So Randall at the line. Converts both free throws. Mills with the ball for the Nets. Defended by Quickly, bringing the ball up. Mills driving. Kicks out to Aldridge. Aldridge fumbles the dribble. Now takes a high arcing shot, and that rolls in. Burks inbounds it to Quickly. Scores 77-68. Quickly dribbling the ball. He step back three. And that's good! Emmanuel Quickly for three. It's 80-68. Brown driving the ball. He kicks it out to Thomas. Thomas over to, I don't know who that is, but Mills. Mills hits the three. 71-80. Knicks have a 9-point lead. Randall bringing the ball up. Randall over to Quickly. Quickly kicks it out to Randall. Randall, he pulls up. They say he was fouled on the floor.
Yeah, you saw Burks stand there and let that pass go across court, and he got caught napping. That's another one that you should be pulling and make a mistake. These veterans, they make the mistake. They need that same treatment as the rookies.
at the free throw line here. What, did Randall miss the first one?
Yeah.
First miss of the night. Converts on the second one. He goes 1 of 2. Knicks have a 10-point lead. Carter bringing the ball up for the Nets. Carter gets it over to Aldridge. Aldridge over to Thomas. Thomas driving. Stopped, and then over to Carter. Carter over to Griffin. Griffin fakes the handoff. Now Griffin's in the post against Quickly. Gets it over to Aldridge. Aldridge, and that missed, but that was good defense there by the Knicks as Randall's bringing the ball up. 2 minutes here left in the third. He gets it over to Quickly. Quickly fakes it now over to Randall. Randall dribbling. Randall driving. And they call a blocking foul right there. So Knicks need to make their free throws. Oh yeah, Blake Griffin. Yeah, that's a blocking foul.
Frankie, that bread was delicious from New York indeed. We had chicken cutlet with bacon sandwich today, so you know that was a good bread. Oh yeah.
You know what? Y'all get me mad. I gotta go to Cats over the weekend. As Randall hits the first free throw.
We're 3,000 miles away.
Yeah. I'm gonna call you on StreamYard. I'm gonna make a room just so you can watch me eat this Cat's pastrami.
Salute John Lavin. Salute. Good morning to you in the Philippines. Good Thursday morning for you out there. 10:26. Salute, John.
As Randall converts both free throws, scores 83-71. Knicks have a 12-point lead. Carter bringing the ball up for the Nets. Gets it over to Griffin. Griffin back to Carter. Carter dribbling ball. He gets it over to Aldridge. Aldridge in the post now. Gets it over to Mills. Mills takes the three, and that's off the mark. Randall skies for the rebound. He gets it. Knicks coming up. Knicks bringing the ball up the court. Randall has it. He fakes the handoff. Gets it over to Burks. Burks takes a wild layup, and he gets fouled. So Burks is heading to the free throw line.
Man, I want to quickly say salute to Leandro Rosado. Salute. I haven't seen you in a while. Well, now you're here. I know we're going to get this victory tonight because he's a good luck charm.
No, definitely we need this victory. My guy, Frankie. Khalees. As Burks converts the first free throw, 84-71. As they're looking back on Mark Jackson's tenure with the Knicks, 17 seasons, only 31 games missed. And Burks misses the second one, but Mitch fighting for the rebound, gets it over to Grimes. Grimes to Quickly for three, and that's good! Emmanuel Quickly for three, and that is a 4-point swing right there. Nets had to call timeout there. Woo!
What you see here, guys, with Quickly tonight, I know that we wish he would have hit that inbound play at the buzzer, but you see him, that's confidence because, in failure, you still have victories. You lose a battle to win a war. What I mean is you lost that battle, but it showed that the coach had confidence to give him the last shot. And all that does, a guy like IQ makes him want to work harder, more put in the work more, work harder, and get better at his craft. And tonight, it's showing that. He got rewarded for taking that last shot. And he's had a really good, decent game. This is since the last 20 games. First game that he has decent in the last 20 for Emmanuel Quickly tonight.
I agree with you 100%. This is a game where we saw that coming off the last couple of games, he was shooting I believe, 34% from the field and 26% from three. Quick is most definitely balling tonight.
And you see when they get back to the commercial, Chef Dan, I know you're seeing the commercial when they come back here of the draft of Mark Jackson, is because they're trying to tell the Knicks they need a point guard.
Yeah.
They had two good point guards there.
You get the message?
Yeah. Get off the phone. Trade deadline is over.
Mm-hmm. You did everything you possibly couldn't have done. As Cam Thomas is bringing the ball up for the Nets. Thomas driving. He stops, pops, and that mid-range is good. So Thomas has been a consistent offensive effort for the Nets tonight. As quickly as bringing the ball up the court for the Knicks. Gets it over to Burks. Burks gets it to Robinson. Robinson to Randall. Randall pulls up for three. And that's off the back iron. Robinson, he gets the offensive rebound over to Quickly. Quickly for three. And that's off the front rim. Carter with the rebound for the Nets. Carter bringing the ball up. 40 seconds here left. Carter dribbling. Gets it over to Thomas. Thomas. He's dribbling. Driving to the... Kicks it out to Carter. Carter kicks it out to Thomas. Thomas, step back three. That's off the mark. Quickly with the rebound. Quickly bringing the ball up. Quickly slowing things down. The second difference here between game clock, shot clock. 14 on the clock. Quickly dribbling. Stolen by Blake Griffin and foul. And that's trying to manufacture offense by force feeding it to Randall.
Look at that sequence between Randall and Quickly. Quickly does not want to hear anything Randall has to tell him. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's on your end because I'm a couple seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
Clear path. Clear path.
What the problem here is, forget about this play right here. Why in the world is Julius Randle playing the whole third quarter here?
I don't know.
It wasn't him who helped this lead reach to 16. It was quickly Mitchell Robinson combination. Now you're going to play Randall. Now you're going to bring in Obi Toppin in the fourth. He hasn't played since midway of the second quarter. And then you want to expect Obi Toppin to come out there and be perfect. Not make mistakes. And whenever he has a jumper, not miss a jumper or fumble the ball because remember, he's cold. He's been sitting. He can't even warm up. He warmed up at halftime for shoot-arounds, and he's been sitting on the bench cold. This is my gripe that I have with this head coach. I understand we were in a dogfight, 9-point game with Randall, but like I said before, when Randall started tussling and on getting in on Scott Foster's nerves with the positioning, I would have yanked him after that next possession. Whenever the dead ball, you bring in Toppin, let him play, or whenever he made these changes. But now you left Randall too long. Now Toppin is going to come on cold. If he makes a mistake, he's going to run to Randall immediately. And then we're going to be in another close game, 4 minutes left. And then Randall's not going to give us crap, but turn the ball over and make mistakes. And that's rinse and repeat with this head coach. This is the same thing. Yeah.
It's just, it don't make any sense, man. And not only that, you're working Randall to be fatigued. Misko Draskovic, salute to you, man. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us.
The big Nugget fan. He's a Nugget fan, right? He liked Jokic.
He loves Nikola Jokic.
Yeah. Salute.
Misko, you got to tell me about this guy coming out from the draft, Nikola Jovic. His name is like Jokic, but it's Jovic. As Cam Thomas has the ball, he gets it over to Aldridge. Aldridge to Carter. Carter, slips and falls. There was no foul on that.
It looked like somebody pulled the chair off him from a musical chair. Yeah. That's the end of the third quarter here. The Knicks up 87-73. They tried to give this game a little bit, but thank God that the second unit came out. 4-point swing there from Manuel Quickly. Mitchell Robinson keeping balls alive offensively on that rebound, on that missed free throws, and so forth. Despite the fact that Thibodeau playing too many players, many minutes. Randall, I don't see why he needed to play the full third quarter there. You let Fournier, I think, a little too long going and too long. I mean, his substitution pattern, please get more sharper. We're not even telling you not to play these guys neither. We just want you to keep a short sharp. Keep them sharp, keep them fresh, make the subs quicker. I understand, well, they can't get in rhythm. They got to get in rhythm of the game. Yeah, I think they play well. They play hard, but I need them in the rhythm. I've seen a lot of good things in practice with these guys. That's why I keep them out there in the third. Hello, Carlo. Good morning to you.
Well, they practice really well.
Yeah, let's start. That's Thibodeau. As the fourth quarter will start, I'll get the fourth quarter going.
You made him sound like Larry David.
And like Carlos says, that is the problem. I agree with you on that. I agree with you. That is the issue. The guys now watch. I hope not. I hope we could this second unit could escalate this lead back to 24 points, so we could keep Randall a little longer on the bench, because he's going to come back exhausted. He's going to come back tired, and he's up for the challenge. I got to give, as much as we blast Randall, he's up to the challenge. He wants to go out there and play.
It is, but the thing is, what we know better than anyone, because we watch a lot of the combat sports, is the coach has the job of the cornerman. You gotta know when the fighters had enough. You gotta know.
Right. And they will go full blast because that's what they know. Sometimes it happens in the locker room. Some day these guys are motivated, by others are not. No leadership.
I'm not disagreeing with you there, Dexter Gordon. I have no disagreements there at all. Because it seems like we need two types of leaders in this locker room. We need, like, Randall is a guy who leads via action, but we need a guy who's going to be a vocal leader.
And I think we're going to start the fourth quarter with their new trade acquisition. I think he's going to play the start of the fourth quarter. So the new trade acquisition will be playing in the fourth quarter.
I need that jersey, man. They still haven't sold it on NBA.com. So Lisa Salters is interviewing Tibbs. You gotta do this, you gotta do that.
Oh, I'm back. Okay. It's Thibodeau. As the fourth quarter starts, Obi Toppin's in. Going to give it to Quickly. Quickly's going to bring the ball up here. So here we go. Toppin over to Quickly driving in the paint. Puts the floater up. And it's good. Quickly looking back turn back the clock to last year. So he looks comfortable there. Back to the floater. 89-73 here with 11:40. Let's go. The chance of defense reigning in Madison Square Garden. Here's that go over Curry. Reddish is in the game as well. So Reddish with his long length stole the pass there. That's when you have to play length. You got to play guys with length out there. Here's Quickly driving in the paint. Alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson with a one-handed damn. Yes, indeed. 91-73. Knicks back up by 18. Second unit, Rat Pack doing it. As a foul by Burks. Yeah, I think Burks' time with the Knicks, I think he should get a paid vacation to sit at the bench. I'm getting annoyed with him.
All I'm saying is when Derrick Rose comes back, Cam Reddish needs some minutes with the comparable point guard.
And Burks needs to get a paid vacation.
If you want to, let's get back to the game.
Here's Curry driving, kicks it out to Johnson. Patty Mills blocked by Obi Toppin, uses the force, but right into Johnson. And kicks it out to Thomas. The clock is running down. He's going to paint. He shoots mid-range. He hits it. So Cam Thomas, a really good offensive scorer coming out of college. And he hits it 75-91 from LSU. And here's Quickly over to Burks. Burks driving behind the back. Pass back to Obi Toppin. Back to Quickly. Quickly 10 on the shot clock. And he going up in the air over to Cam Reddish. Reddish fires up the three. Misses. Rebound. Obi Toppin with the offensive glass. Passes it over to Burks. Burks driving in the paint. Back to Toppin. Toppin back to Quickly, now they're going to reset here with 7 on the shot clock. Here's Quickly for 3. And the mark misses. Here's Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's going to bring the ball up here. 10-12 here. Johnson driving in the paint, puts it up, and he misses. Wild shot. Aldridge with keeping it alive. Aldridge keeps it alive, and he got fouled from behind. So second opportunities for Aldridge. His third effort, and there's a foul. Let's see who's the foul on him. Is it on Mitchell Robinson? It is. 5 fouls on Mitch. So it looks like Gibson will come in for Robinson. Aldridge misses the first free throw. Chef Dan.
Ball don't lie.
There you go. Aldridge has another free throw coming up. And he goes 1 of 2 from the line. As Quickly will bring the ball up here. Knicks up 91-76 with 10 minutes. Toppin. Trying to get the ball to Quickly. 15 on the shot clock. Quickly driving in the paint. And he lost the ball up in the air. He tried to draw a foul. But here's Mills. And Toppin gets that nonsense foul there, that reaching.
Yeah, it's the take foul. Always the take foul needed to slow down transition.
As Curry's going to inbound the ball. Curry over to Aldridge. Aldridge. Over to Thomas. Thomas. Over to Johnson. Johnson fakes. He drives. Back behind the back to Aldridge. A nice pass behind the back. Yeah, give him an assist there. Aldridge makes some pay there. So back to 13 points here. Here's Quickly. Quickly. In the paint. He quickly pump, and he scores. Trying to draw a foul, but he scores there. In the paint. Here's Curry. Curry with a Euro step going at it. Good job there by Quickly. Last touch out of bounds. Don't know who the call is. And they're going to say it's Brooklyn's ball. Salute Nathan. Nathan Swain in the building.
Said he needs 7 from Fournier.
Thomas puts up the no defense there. 80-93. Here's Quickly. 9:05 here. Quickly. Over to Burks. Burks. Driving. Burks passes to Tom Gibson, and he dunks it. So give an assist to Taj. Actually to Burks there on Taj Gibson's dunk. And here's Thomas trying to run the ball here quickly. Good job by Cam Reddish to be with him. And here's alley-oop to Aldridge. And he missed it point blank, but he tips it back in there. On his second attempt, 95-82 as Burks. Burks going to bring the ball up here to Quickly. Quickly. Driving. Quickly looking. Quickly controlling. Topping. Wide open 3. And he hits in front of the rim. Rebound by Aldridge. Over to Curry. Curry getting him on the pick. He's driving. Stops, he puts the mid-range, and he hits it. So timeout on the floor. Knicks timeout. Give me 1 second, Chef Dan. I got to make sure of what's going on with my...
Yeah, most definitely. Go ahead. But right now, timeout on the floor is they've cut right back into the lead. I believe it is now an 11-point lead. Knicks got to find some way to extend this lead. And they're going to want to slow it down by fouling us and getting, slowing down the clock because they know that the Knicks will find some, Knicks will get offensive struggles down the stretch. But we got to find some way to keep the clock going and put some buckets on the board. It's the only way we're going to come out of here with a win. Let's end this night off with a win. Misko, you said Kemba right now with 9 points and 3 assists. Yeah, we've become accustomed to getting that much production from Kemba Walker. Be civilized. You said Morey was dumb for giving the Nets Seth Curry. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Every organization that Seth Curry has left so far, every team has said they felt dumb for giving him up because he has gotten better and better and better and better right now. Calvin, you said Tibbs gonna do something stupid now. Yeah. 8 minutes here left in the fourth. Let's see if he makes a substitution or not. I wouldn't hope so. I'd hope that he keeps them out there, but we know our coach, don't we?
LA Rokas again. He bet $1 million he bet 500 for the Nets. Remember he won last time.
Oh yeah, he won. Yeah. He said he had won like $5,000 or something like that. So
Right,
salute
right.
to him.
They're still in a timeout though.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this Knicks team, boy, we still got plenty of time here. There's plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
And the thing is, they go on a little bit of run. Thibodeau's so itchy like a fiend to put his freaking starters back up. Let these guys play a little more, man. You benched them the whole third quarter, half of the second half, the second half of the second quarter period, and then now you're expecting to be perfect. Let them get their self acclimated. I wish he was that quicker to yank the starters in the third quarter in games. Maybe we wouldn't be 7 games on the 500. And the thing is, he better win tonight. If they squander this lead, Cookie Puss is sitting underneath the basket and he's watching with his arms crossed. And I'm talking about James Dolan. That's Cookie Puss.
Oh yeah.
For those that don't know who we nickname, so because we don't want to get on his bad side and Cablevision cuts Chef Dan's cable off. I'm DirecTV, so
yeah, you're good. You're good. But
I give the Knicks enough for my money.
Yeah, I'm in his system right now. I'm in his system. I done worked in the building before. He's watching me.
Yeah, he's underneath the basket with his arms crossed with that sourpuss face. They lose this game 20-26. Oof. So as we get back to the timeout here,
he's not gonna sing about it on his next album. He's gonna do something else.
8 minutes to go here. Quickly, top of the key, back to Toppin. Here's Karen Reddish. Reddish in the paint. Reddish goes and he draw a foul. Let them play. So Reddish will go to the line here. Cam Reddish going to the paint there. See? The link. You go out there, you attack. Because you gave up a first-round pick for this guy. Where along with Kevin Knox, you got to play this kid.
And Kevin Knox was the guy we failed to develop. That was our failure.
Free throw. Yeah, he thinks this guy is a collector's item. No, play him. And of course, Julius Randle comes in with 7:54. Why can you not bring him in the 5-minute mark?
He better be playing alongside Toppin.
Nope. And he hits a free throw. Nope. Toppin leaves.
So Reddish went 2 of 2 from the line. Yeah, perfect.
Here's Thomas. Back to Aldridge. Now Thomas puts up the floater, and he misses that. He got his own rebound. And now he's going to go up strong on Gibson, and he banks it in. He went strong there. 86-97.
He used the basket as a deterrent from Taj. Yep.
It's quickly over to Randall. Randall with the ball. Randall stops. 7 on the shot clock. He bounced past to Burks. Burks misses the layup, who's the worst in converting layups in NBA. Here's Randall, and he misses. Blue ball misses. No good. Yeah, Burks is under 34% from scoring in layups in the NBA this season. Curry for 3, and he hits the 3-point. Of course, typical 8-point game. Typical rinse and repeat. Get Burks off the floor. Goodness gracious.
He played enough minutes.
Enough. We don't know what he is already. Here's Tam Reddish. Pullback. He misses front of the rim. Curry. Of course, he's going to call for Fournier to get up immediately. Here's Curry. Fakes it over to Mills. Curry. Curry's going to feel it. Long 3, and he misses it. Burks comes up with the rebound. Now Burks bringing the ball up. casually. 97-89, halfway through the fourth quarter. Here's Burks driving, stops, back to Reddish, he might have traveled. Cam Reddish curl three, and it hits in front of the rim. Rebound by Johnson. Now he's going to pick up the speed, man. He calls a foul on Julius Randle. Counted and one. They give him continuation. A 6-point game here. I told you, you should have left Randle on the bench until the 5-minute mark. I'm not saying not to play him. You should have left
Just
him.
let him rest. Yeah.
This is unnecessary. Because we could not have gotten worse with Obi Toppin on the floor. At worst, it would have been the same exact, and you still would have brought in a fresher Randle at the 5-minute mark. But it is what it is. So he's going to try to complete a 3-point play here. And he hits it, completes the 3-point play here. So this is the closest the Brooklyn Nets has been all game pretty much. Since the opening tip of the game here. 97-92. So 28-point lead almost getting evaporated completely. Here's Burks. We know who Burks is already. Burks driving in the paint. Bounce past to Grimes. Back to Randle. Randle 6 to shoot. Back to Grimes. He's going to take a 3-pointer. Bad shot there and expects him to miss it. But rebound. Mitchell Robinson kept it alive. Last touch by New York. Brooklyn ball. Yep, here comes the real Knicks. Like you said, Frank. Tired and playing with no heart. That's exactly what we see all the time because they're going to be exhausted here. Here's Thomas. And Brooklyn ready to go. They have all momentum here. And here's Cam Thomas. Misses, and he hits it. 3-point game. This is typical rinse and repeat. And Fournier's in the game now because you can't give Reddish any mistake. Can't do anything. But meanwhile, Burks is out there yucking it up. Here's Randle. Here's Fournier. Fournier driving. Fournier looking for some room. He puts it up in there. Misses, but Mitchell Robinson was pushed by Randle for that dunk. Oh, my goodness. This is... Knicks are in the penalty, too. Mitchell Robinson had a dunk, and Randle has to push him from the back. You can't make this up.
You can't make this up.
So the Brooklyn Nets had a chance to tie. Oh, no, they're going to the free throw line because they're in the bonus already. Yep. 10-0 run for Brooklyn. As the crowd boos here. And he misses it. Ball don't lie there. The Pope of Sports says Durant and Irving will be blown out. Meanwhile, an update from Westchester. The deuce is loose. Oh, goodness gracious.
Shoot.
And he hits 1 of 2 from the line. 95-97, 2-point game here. So this is a knuckle burner. As Burks. 11-0 run by Brooklyn here. Here's Burks again. Burks stops. Jump shot. He can't hit those. Get him out of the game, my lord. Curry. To Thomas. Thomas. Driving. He's going to put a mid-range over Mitchell Robinson. He nails it. He could have had a 3-point play. The game is tied.
Yeah.
Thomas taking over here. 28 down, tie. Here's Burks. Back to Randle. Randle draws a foul, and the shot won't go. It's side to side, so no free throws. Only second team fouls with 4:21 here. So
it's only this.
Brooklyn could be aggressive here. They could be extremely aggressive. Another nobody coming into Madison Square Garden. Another rookie. Let me not say nobody. Another neophyte coming to New York, taking over. Mitchell Robinson. Meanwhile, our rookies can't even sniff to get off the court. Here's Fournier for firing a 3. Again, he misses it. So it's a tie game. Brooklyn's going to take the lead here. Yep. Here we go on national TV, so everyone could talk nonsense about this organization and this team. Here's Thomas, and he's going to nail it. Yep, first lead for Brooklyn. This
Oh
is
my
3 games in a
God.
row. You lose this again. 20-point lead. 3 games in a row because of the freaking substitution pattern in this coach. Here's Fournier over to Randall. Randall, step back 3, step back jumper, and he nails it. He hit that. We're tied at
That's
90. We're tied at 99.
but that's bad offense,
That
and
is.
we
That's a
know it.
terrible.
That's a terrible shot.
And the thing is, he's gonna keep falling in love with that. So Brooklyn calls a timeout on the floor here. No need for the Knicks to be in a knuckle burner here.
There should have been no need.
No need. We should be already. We should have been wrapping up here. Okay, we getting ready for the All-Star break, but now we have to play a white knuckle game here at the Garden on a nationally televised game with a 28-point lead squandered. Even if they win this, they're gonna get ridiculed. I am upset because this is 4 games in a row of this nonsense.
Is 4. Yes, this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is 4 games in a row, and we've seen the pattern.
And we could say the Nuggets game, they were totally outclassed. So you're talking about, including that, would have been 6 games in a row. But of course, in between, you had that sandwich. You had the Nuggets nonsense. The Lakers game, we were up. We were up, in
the Utah game.
Yeah,
we were up in the Utah game. We let that one slip away. The Nuggets, we were outclassed. The Warriors, we never had a big lead on them. The game was always close knit, nip and tuck, and that was the only game we won. After that, Portland, same thing. Big lead, let it evaporate. Oklahoma City Thunder this Monday, big lead, let it evaporate. It's like, how many times is the same thing going to happen to you guys before you see like there's a pattern happening and you got to change it? And it isn't just playing harder. This one, I believe, is on the coach, because if you can't sustain leads, you can't, if you just can't sustain leads, there's a reason why we're seeing the offense stagnate. They turn into a prevent offense where they just want to run the clock out and get one shot up. That doesn't work.
Yeah,
Hassan, you're absolutely right. If we had Lynn sanity, now it's Tibbs sanity.
Salute Joe Curry, salute Joe. Oh man, and the thing is, now we got 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. You already have 5 minutes. No, let me be more accurate. 4 minutes of floor time for Julius Randle already in the 4th quarter. He played the whole third. He didn't sub for Obi at all. And I'm not saying Obi is going to be this all end all NBA all NBA All-Star. All I want is him to develop Obi Toppin, let him play out there. And then you could bring, this is when, be honest with you, maybe a minute ago, you should have brought in 5 minutes, you should have brought in a fresher Julius Randle. Then you would not be in this situation. But now Randle's been on the floor, plus he played the whole third quarter, and then, of course, he's going to take back jumper, those kind of ugly shots. Because that's the only,
that's where his gas tank is. And at least the other games, he had the excuse that the bench wasn't playing as well as they could have. This game, the bench helped us get the lead back.
And I don't want to hear from anybody else. And all respect to everyone who has their own program, podcast. And I don't want to hear them out there that, Cam Reddish played horrible defense. Oh, he's a liability. No, he's not. He deflected passes. He's length. He stretches the floor. I don't want to hear that. As we get back to the call here, Cam Reddish. Cam Thomas. Thomas has been sensational. He's been phenomenal. He's been unconscious. Over to Aldridge. Aldridge, mid-range, long jumper, and it's up in the air, jumps, rebound by Burks. So Knicks could try to take the lead here. Just around the 3-minute mark. Burks, Grimes, Randall, Fournier, looking for some space. And here's Randall driving up in the glass, and it's good, Julius Randle. Now that's a smart way of playing basketball. You attack off the glass. Knicks up by 2. That I could take from Randle all day until Sunday. I like that. 31 points from Julius. Another 30-point game from Julius Randle. But here's Aldridge to Curry, wide open 3. And he, of course, Brooklyn up by 1. You leave that guy open. That's another mistake by Burks, leaving his man open. That's already 3 mistakes he has made on this. Here's Randall. Randall driving. Base pulls up. And Dumper, he misses it. So Brooklyn up by 2. Looks like we're going to lose this game. Thomas makes his move. Scoop layup, but Aldridge again, because no one knows how to box out and put a tech body. All you got to stick is your rear end and block out. But no one could do that. Here's Burks to Randall. Fournier. Now he's going to rise 4-3, and he misses that, of course. This is disgusting.
This is disgusting. Oh, my God.
Thomas. And this rises up, and he misses. Burks over to Randall. Randall. Here's Randall over to Grimes. Quentin Grimes driving. Randall passes it back to LePew. Pepe LePew to Grimes. Grimes should have got fouled there. And there's a foul on the floor. But remember, that's the first foul under the 2 minutes. So that's going to be a side over. I think Johnson's out of the game. I think he fouled out.
Yeah, I believe so. He should have fouled out. Frankie, that ain't it. It's not that they're partying, man. That's not it, because they were able to get the lead.
Chef Dan, how many points they scored this quarter so far?
Give me one moment. I got to check.
As they'll inbound the ball here. Knicks down by 3 here. Up by 27. 20 plus. Another 20 plus lead here. Evaporated. Now they trail here. Another massive collapse. Now he subs Burks out, quickly in. That's a sub they should have done a while back. But here's Kerr. Floater's good. Manuel quickly coming in there. So it's a 1-point game here. Knicks need to stop. It's coming to a minute to play here. Thomas spins. Aldridge, mid-range. And man, the veteran hits that long mid-range. That's a clutch shot by that veteran there. 106, 103. It's nice when you have a big man who can stretch the floor. So timeout. Doesn't look good.
The Knicks so far have scored 16 points in a quarter.
Yeah, and that's already a trend. That's a trend.
That's a trend.
I'm gonna look at all the other games that we squandered. We have terrible fourth quarter closeouts. Again, Chef Dan, I'm gonna ask you for more double duties. Any chance you can find out what's going on in Westchester with our McBride?
Give me one moment.
Yeah, this team is becoming unlikable. Last year they were so likable, so gritty. You liked everything about the Knicks. You know, you were looking forward to see them, and this team right now, oh, it's like, what am I watching here? You know. Dun, 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 dun. So again, we're going to squander another 30-point performance from Julius Randle.
Their game finished. Deuce McBride and
give me his stat line.
23 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds.
Fournier is going to inbound the ball here. Over to Randle. 55 seconds here. Quickly rises for 3. And he misses the 3-pointer. Rebound, Bruce Brown. Knicks need to stop here. They fell in love with the three. They're going to die with the three. Thomas. Ball in his hands. This guy's been phenomenal. The young rookie. Aldridge again wide open. And he misses it, but rebound by Brown. They can't come up with a clutch rebound. Here's Matty Mills. Misses the three-pointer. Loose ball, loose ball, loose ball. Brooklyn tried to save it. And right into the Brooklyn's hands. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Oh, my
Time
God.
out, Brooklyn.
Oh, my God. But you notice how they're flying all over the place and they can get that, but the Knicks is just, their feet are dragging through the mud.
They're like, my God, they are loose as cream corn all over the court, and the Knicks are stuck on quicksand. So we have a young man in the G League with 9 assists, 23 points. Wow. Wow, hold on. Let me look at this here. So you decided so the Knicks for next year and developing players, they need to see 26 minutes of Alec Burks. And meanwhile, 11 minutes for Obi Toppin. 11 minutes for Obi Toppin. 11 minutes.
Because when Alec Burks, you got to remember what Tip says. If you're not winning, you're learning. So Alec Burks could learn so much from losing out there.
And also Thibodeau needs to learn. He needs to learn how to. He needs to learn how to coach his team, his talent around him. I don't know how really could we stink. I mean, and you have an opportunity in front of you. The Wizards lost to the Pacers. Teams are losing. They're right there. Like, here, take the play in. Here, come in. And the Knicks, it's okay. Ugh. No. My God. So 16 seconds. I have no confidence here, guys. I'm actually broken. I'm always trying to be an optimistic Knicks fan, but right now I'm broken. So here's Thomas. Thomas gonna shoot the three, and he does it. He puts it in. Happy meal moment for Cam Thomas. So everybody and their mother comes to
everybody comes and eats at the Knicks house, and everybody comes and eats.
They open the refrigerator.
Every
they help
rookie,
themselves.
They
make themselves a ham and egg and cheese sandwich, or they make whatever they want comfortable in the Knicks kitchen. Everybody comes to cook in the Knicks kitchen. They deserve that.
Yeah, this is deserved.
And I hate changes. And I want stability and I want leadership, but you know what? I hope Thibodeau gets fired tonight.
Thibodeau has to go.
I said it for the very first time.
Yep. Thibodeau has to get. He's got to get fired. He's got to go. He's done.
Forget about Kenny. Let Kenny.
He's done.
Let Kenny Payne.
Let Kenny Payne or Johnny Bryant.
Let him. Yeah,
I'm done. I'm done. He's got to go. He's got to go.
And then you say, well, JEDI, why are you faulting the coach when Cam Thomas is playing a hell of a game? He's playing strong and he's playing, came alive. Yeah, but you got guys who are tired and why do we need to see Burks? Do we really need to see Burks out there? Do we need to see, it's about developing these young talent. Remember what they said in the trading deadline. Nobody finds the Knicks starters, Knicks players, young players, any pleasing, or any of the players. Knicks are going to win this game. This is the type of games that will get coaching fired, organization fires. Oh, wow. Fournier hits an empty calorie three-pointer.
Why?
Knicks are out of timeout, so they have to come up with a steal, down by 3.
Yeah. When did we know the Knicks to come up with a timely steal and get the 3 off like this year? They don't do
No
that this
Hey,
year.
no matter how much lipstick you put on a pig, it's still a pig, and
It's
they're not
still
gonna
a pig. It's still a pig.
win. Oh my God! It's a little too late, Pope. Indeed. Yeah, I never said this, but I hope Dolan steps in and just say, Tibbs, thank you. And it sucks because from the coach of the year, we want him out. He won the coach of the year. How much I lobbied, I got mad when I heard they were trying to giving it to Monty Williams. Like, no, it's Thibodeau because we were really terrible. But man, Rolla, salute Rolla. We did it again. I know, Rolla. I know.
Yeah, we did
all
it again,
the pain,
man.
bro. All the
All
pain.
the pain. You know what? In the words of Rob Schneider in Waterboy, oh no, we suck again.
They die every fourth quarter. Chicharron, chicharron, chicharron. Woody is what helped Tibbs get the coach of the year. Yeah, Woody. Yes, he did. Mike Woodson is definitely missed on this coaching staff. Thibodeau is a hell of a coach, but he's a hell of an assistant coach. I don't think
he's a great assistant coach. And if you know, he's a guy that would probably do well with LeBron, but nah. Nah.
They're talking to see if it was away from the foul, away from the ball foul, so they're gonna review it. Because if it is, that would end the game there because they'll get the free throws and they'll retain possession. But let's see. And Randall was kind of close there, but oh no, that was I think this game is over.
Yeah, he hooked his arm.
Yeah.
He hooked his arm. He hooked his arm right in front of the ref.
So Agent Argo, his crystal ball was correct.
Yeah.
Agent Argo said they were going to lose this game again like that, and man, he was on point.
Yep.
He's over there throwing darts in Madison Square Garden, putting the Knicks to sleep. That's what he's doing.
Yep.
The secret agent that he is.
Be civilized. You said after this one, Randall might punch fight. He just might do that to crack his hand, just to lessen his value for the offseason.
Bad teams finds ways to lose. Perfect statement of the night.
Bilal, you're absolutely right. Luke Swanson, salute to you, man.
And Luke, oh my God, all the pain. All the pain. So they're not gonna. They call it a common foul. The only Cookie Puss is sitting right underneath the basket, underneath the basket where Aldridge is gonna shoot the free throws. And if you look in your TV, he will be on the right hand side of the basket, sitting there with a Cookie Puss face that he has there.
Because Aldridge is about to.
Luke, that sentiment that you put highlight on Luke for a minute there. He goes, I am so mad right now. You guys have no idea, bro. 3 games in a row, and we were up by 23 points and lost. Yeah, we just finished.
It's not 3 games, Luke. It's not longer. 3. It's like 4 or 5 games.
Sandwich in between the Nuggets and the Warriors game, but if you go back to all the way to the Lakers game, there.
Let it go.
Yeah,
they were up on the Jazz. They let it go. Other than that, they were up by the Portland Trailblazers. Let it go. Up on the Thunder. They let it go. And now the Nets tonight. That's 5 games in a row where these guys can't maintain the lead. That's Tibbs.
That's it. They lost.
Yeah, that's it.
And now we
111 to 106.
Now, if Net fans, they have all right to.
Yeah, at this point because they beat us without their stars
and to goof on us.
Yep. They beat us without their stars.
Two things personally would like for them. I hate to say that, but no one should lose their job. But Thibodeau's got to go.
Thibodeau's got to no. But see, this is
And
the
if
thing.
I'm Dolan, I would not sell. You know what? Go. You can't be season ticket holder to Spike Lee. Get him out of here, man. He's a jinx.
But see, Spike Lee is so Spike Lee. So it is. I can't even talk about Spike Lee, but Tibbs has got to go. Tibbs has got to go at this point, because now it's like, what is the point of playing these guys all these minutes? Why are you and it's like that, what is the point of why you're rotating these guys the way you're rotating them?
There is
everyone in the league, every coach in the league has decided, hey, it's better if our guys are fresher. This is the one consistent thing. This is the one consistent taboo that has followed you all throughout all your tenures of being a head coach, is that wherever you go, you run your starting lineup rugged. And now we're seeing the worst of it, and you haven't learned your lesson.
Gideon. Salute to G Money. Brooklyn in the house. Cam Reddish and Obi Toppin play fewer minutes than Todd Gibson. Yeah, that's the problem right there. That's the reason why I'm calling, I hate to say it, but I'm calling for him to lose his game.
Because that's the biggest part there too as well. Is that you're clearly not developing the young guys, because you can, there's more ways to develop other than practice. You can practice and you can send someone down to the G League, things of that nature. But my God, you have a point guard problem, and you have a guy that's in the G League averaging 29, 9, and 7. Because that's what he's practically averaging at the G League. He's averaging 23 points, roughly 7 assists, 7 rebounds.
And that's and Gideon, that's the part that got me more sad and pissed off.
That's not the point that got me pissed off.
Wizards lost. The opportunities are there. The Hawks are playing bad again. And we still. And the thing is, we've been up by so many double digits, 20 plus games, squandering them to the same stupid lineup, night in, night out. That's the thing that kills it. The same stupid lineup. And I know we go, I didn't have RJ.
Luke, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. There's a fundamental flaw that even RJ Barrett and D Rose coming back can't solve. And that is with his rotations. Yes. Give your starters more rest time. This game was perfect. You could have let the bench unit rock out. And if anything, instead of substituting the way you substitute in pairs and in the predictable way that he substitutes, if he played around with lineups, then maybe he would have solved some of his issues earlier. That's the point of experimenting, especially when you had the good thing going with your bench. And
the thing is, when second quarter, when they were flying and going quick, they had the young lineup there, and they played. And then one thing that I was excited, I said, "Oh wow, I want to see Kemba Walker with these kids and see how they play." There was no scouting report with that. You put Kemba Walker out there with those kids playing like that. The other teams, Brooklyn wouldn't be prepared. It was all along bad loss because you lose to an undermanned Brooklyn Nets team with a terrible. Because let's face it, Steve Nash is not a good X's and O's.
He's not a good X's and O's coach.
But if you play
that roster is not star-studded, nor is it even complete or composite. Correct. There are holes in that roster to be attacked. We attacked them early. That's how we got the 28-point lead, and then we just squandered it.
And also that, because he knows already, even if the worst coach knows what those adjustments is going to be. And when to rest certain guys, because he knows, well, I'm going to rest this person because this other Thibodeau has got to sit Randall because I'll play him. There was no need for Julius Randle to play that whole third quarter. There is no need for that. There was no need.
I'm telling you, man, I really look at that Heats game. I think that's the game that the coaches in whole, whenever they look at tape for the Knicks, they figured Tibbs out. I remember every action. We thought it was oh, they figured Randall out, right? But Randall is now, I know, and this is in cooperation with Tibbs, that he's now found a new way to attack. And that's cool. But then you fall right back into the same bad habits. And if he can't see that as a coach, he's got to go.
Man, this is terrible loss. Terrible, extremely bad loss.
I'm not even going to lie, man. The Portland game broke me. Oklahoma City bothered me. I'm not going to enjoy this All-Star break.
No, because you left that on a really he left us on a real sour note. Terrible. You know, it left us on a total sour note. And
So
you're
now
right, Joe Curry. Rex Walter was the puppet. There was the puppet master behind that triangle.
And like it's crazy. Like, the great coaches at least listen to their assistants, and I don't think Tibbs is listening to his assistants. And then, like, the worst part about this, man, is like,
That's a good question. I wonder if the assistants have any input. I wonder if, that's the kind of question you guys need to be asking in the freaking press conference. Berman and Bondi and all the other dudes. Ask those kind of questions. Do you take input from your assistant coaches? Is there anything that the assistant coaches can help you? Certain things. Where are those questions at, man? Yeah. And you know what?
Now I have to compound the other issues. It's like, you're not learning from your mistakes. You knew this was your last chance as a coach, because no other organization is going to want to hire you. And then I can't forget what happened Monday, man, with that last time out.
He owned it. He thought he had another one. He called it he owned that. You know what? I can't knock him on that one, Dan.
No, but see, this is what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. If in the heat of the moment, cooler heads are supposed to prevail.
Where was his assistant coach and say, Thibodeau, we can't challenge. We don't have a challenge. What's Andy?
I know he's listening to a coach to say, he listens sometimes to a coach and tries to look up at the monitor to see if he wants to challenge something. But how often is he listening to someone, and who is that guy that's telling him whether he has?
Or are they even afraid to even input their advice? Could that be it? I mean, it's all. We don't know. That's the kind of questions we want to know on the insides. We don't want to know about other stupidity, that they're asking, or nonsense. We want to know about this type of coaching. Who is responsible on the head coach? On which coach assistant is responsible for the Knicks rotating defense? Who's responsible? The head coach working with the bigs or with the guard, with the switching, with the perimeter defense. Whose responsibility? That's who I want to know. Those are the type of questions we want to know as fan base. And guys, if you're a content creator and you bring one of these beat reporters, please ask the right questions. You don't need to kiss their asses no more. Ask the questions as us fan base want. That's why they avoid coming here, because we'll ask them the questions. What is the head? What do the coaches do? No. Ask the questions. Ask the freaking questions. They already get the perks of getting in. We ask the tough questions, guys. Be the fan. What a fan want to hear. That's all I'm at. Ask the right questions when you have these beat reporters on your program, man. Enough with the power puff. They don't come back on. They don't come back on. That's it.
And
Ask the
not only
question.
that, I'm sorry, but as a reporter, after what happened with Steph and Bondi, you've got to realize, as much as the Garden may want to block out certain media outlets, they can't block them all out.
Exactly.
They can't, and they actually get fined if they block out certain media, media outlets. If they block them, the Knicks will get fined. So I'm done, Jedi. I can't with this team. Not unless
It's rough. It's rough.
Not unless I'm seeing the young guys. And crazy enough, I wanted to watch Deuce McBride play along with watching the Knicks, but I couldn't find the stream. But then I'm glad I wasn't watching it, because I would have gotten highly frustrated in the middle of it, especially coming down the stretch. If I'm seeing that he's closing the game and they're not, like, oh man.
Yeah, we'll see going forward here, And the thing is, as much every time they want to pull us out, they pull us back in. Every time, And of course, the teams that are ahead of us lost as well. And the thing is, you're just like constantly teasing us. You're teasing us, and we're like, oh, we're so close, and then you want to continue playing these veterans. Enough. What are we going to see any growth? What do we expect from Alec Burks? What is he? He's not going to provide anything that we don't know who he is. He's a luxury piece. He's a luxury piece on a good team. That's it.
The other part too is, like, at this point, man, we're gonna have to just plain old, with the league getting younger and younger, we're gonna have to stop with that rhetoric of, guys putting on tape. Like, if you want to do 1 year of having vets with a team full of rookies, and you have them implement a system or something, or you see there's a certain way you want to run them, like we did last year, that's fine. But after that, like, you got to go straight to the young guys, and they got to be on the court to see whether they can play or not, and they got to give you enough flashes to make them want them. That's why we like Quickly. I don't think Tibbs would have known anything about Quickly last year if he didn't, if they didn't make it an issue to play him, or if there weren't certain injuries. I think if Austin Rivers was healthy in the beginning of the season, Tibbs would have never known about Emmanuel Quickly, and we would have never known about Emmanuel Quickly. Same way without COVID, I'd hate to say, but thankfully COVID pushed the hand of Tibbs to play Quentin Grimes.
Yeah, he would have not,
because he would.
Yeah, you're right on that. Chef Dan, you see that comment?
He said, "Where's Leon Rose in all this? He's asleep." And KD's being petty on Twitter now.
Ah, come on, be quiet. You with your condom condom hat.
And this is I thought we had taken care of this last year, but the culture wasn't strong. It wasn't strongly built last year. It's a facade. You didn't build it properly last year, because everyone is coming in the Garden and they're like, they're having fun. Did you see what the Thunder's young players posted? They're, posting Drake songs and went really crazy in the Garden. I know, I saw it. Other people, whenever they go crazy in the Garden, they let you hear about it on on social media. Like, they revel in it. They enjoy it.
That's what upsets me more. People come in, they get comfortable, they play in the Garden. You don't have an enforcer. You don't have someone to make them.
And here's the crazy part. Who would have that attachment sooner to the franchise, between the vets who's been in the game, probably bounced around some franchises, so they know what each franchise can stand for, and the rookies that are drafted by them. Who would have more of an affinity to really try and stand up for that franchise? It's the younger guy. It's the rookie. They don't know any better. All they know is the franchise that drafted them wanted them, so that's what they're gonna go hard for. I'm not saying that these guys don't go hard for the Knicks, but my God, I know it doesn't bother them when these guys are, are enjoying themselves at the Garden. I know
You
it
know what's
doesn't bother
you
them.
know what's funny, Chef Dan? There is no MSG post game.
Yeah.
There is no. So they really gonna just go right into the off season without hearing crap. Like, let's get out of here. Talk to you later. And that sucks. We want to hear somebody. We want to hear, unless they have an interview tomorrow, but we want to hear before the All-Star break what happened there. We want to know what in the world happened, unless if it's on the MSG Network YouTube channel, but I doubt it.
Nah. Wait up. Let me see.
I guess we're gonna have to read it on the print media, and that's what sucks. We want to. It's
Nope.
just
MSG made sure to show American Ninja Warrior.
right. But I'm talking about their YouTube channel. Maybe they.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna have to hear about it tomorrow on the YouTube channel. Yeah.
That's what it is. It's annoying. It's annoying. We out here. All we want to see the team to be competitive. They gave us at least 3/4 of competitive basketball. They made us, they're a roller coaster. They get us that high and then they just drop it in the wrong time. Usually they were the ones giving us the excitement in the fourth quarter. This year they're just finding a way of just losing games. Just here, take it, and all it shows what everyone said. It was a fluke. Last year was a fluke. And now, I first time I said out of my mouth, it's a fluke. Their season last year was a complete fluke.
No, the results of this year lets you know whether it was a fluke or not. And so far it feels fluky. Because if we would have come out strong this year, it wouldn't have been a fluke. It would have been, hey, the Knicks, that culture's there. Even if we did, teeter around, if we teetered around 500 here and there, and it wasn't as bad like this right here, where you're not giving up double-digit leads, 20-point leads, then it would have been, hey, they have new players. The culture is still there, but they have new players. They just have to get it acclimated and together. That whole season is a fluke. And it starts from Julius Randle. Julius Randle's season was fluky.
Yeah, he really pulled the wool over the guy's eyes. Personally, with that season he had last year, delayed the whole, because they were totally trying to build this from
scratch,
from scratch, doing the right way, develop players. Thibodeau might have been coaching different, trying to develop players and so forth, but he totally changed the narrative, and it just hurted us. We took one step forward, now we're taking 2 steps back, and possibly more, because I don't know. It's just a defeating loss. We're defeated.
It's a defeating feeling. Like giving up the lead the first time was it was a defeated feeling, but at the same time, I guess we didn't notice it in the midst of RJ's, game tying shot, pushing it into overtime, and some of the mistakes that Fournier made down the stretch. But that was literally the tale of our season and who we are. Even these games right now is truly a tale of our season, because just when we think we can, get to that point of consistency, it just tails right back down.
Exactly with that. And also, one of the reasons he only could look himself in the mirror, head coach, because you're down by 15. You decided to bring RJ back in. He gets injured, and now he didn't play the rest here. I'm not saying they would have won those games, but who knows?
There's a possibility that the Portland and the Oklahoma game wouldn't have been lost. The Utah Jazz game, but I think the Portland game, he would have at least done something about it in the fourth quarter. You never really know. Maybe we could have, he could have stymied the run that Anthony Simons went on. Maybe during the Oklahoma game, he could have, helped pressure the ball, get it into the paint, slow things down, get us points on the board.
Now,
but the fact that we didn't have him because of Tibbs' ineptitude, that's what hurts.
Right. And now I'm going to go with a little silver lining. The silver lining coming back in the second half, if RJ, at least we know we have 2 good perimeter defenders in Quentin Grimes and RJ Barrett going forward. I know. It's like saying we're the tallest dwarf in the circus, but
And another point of positivity I would like to take from this game is Emmanuel Quickly.
yes.
Great game tonight.
Yes.
I wish he would have played more. Obi Toppin too. For the little production that he had, it's impossible for him to put up the amount of points that Emmanuel Quickly can, because he's never going to have the ball in his hands as the amount that of Emmanuel Quickly. But Obi Toppin played a great game today. Emmanuel Quickly played a great game today. Cam Reddish is continuing to show flashes, reasons why we have to continuously play him.
That's the right word. Flashes. That's the right word. He wasn't great, but he had flashes. He had
flashes.
When he moves his hands and deflecting the ball. Definitely deflected passes and getting in the passing lane with his height. So I liked what I saw from Reddish. He wasn't perfect. There wasn't nothing. Oh my God. But he still played. But he's playing also limited and knowing what kind of conditions he's going to play in. He already knows. He knows, man, I got to make the best of it because I won't get no playing time. So that's another mentality that you're like, ugh. I'm like, okay, let me get on the court, and if I make a mistake, I don't get yanked. What's the deal? I'm just gonna go for mine, and that doesn't lead to winning basketball. It doesn't. It's like you know what that leads to? Selfish basketball. Because I gotta be selfish, because if I don't play my way, or get mine, this coach is not gonna play me anyway. So I might as well get mine so I could look good, so I could get value to get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it looks like on the floor.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like, and we squandered a 30 point game from Julius. Mitchell Robinson, despite being in foul trouble, I thought he was very impactful for the time on the court, on the floor. But it's hard when it's just difficult. I know Taj Gibson played well, but he was overmatched. And then you have you had an older guys and are slower. I think couldn't. I know everyone's gonna say, well, what about Jericho Sims? Jericho Sims, like you said, has space cadets moments. You don't want to blame. Where's Nolan's Noel? That's the problem. God, he's stealing money. $9 million is doing nothing. That's a joke. That's a joke. The guy can't stay healthy. They and then the thing is they had, and I can only fault Leon Rose and the team. You had him last year medical. You had his medical records. You knew about this condition. He played, and you decided to re-sign him. I did not want Nolan Noel, and I keep saying it, to return no matter what. He was the anchor last year and the glue that helped the team go forward. But I mean, it is what it is, Chef Dan. We spoke enough. I think we should go here.
I'm sorry. I gotta go check. Yeah, I gotta get something to eat, and I'm about to check out these Deuce McBride highlights because apparently he got a steal in the full court. He's doing transition windmill dunks right now.
Are you serious?
We got him doing. He's doing transition windmill dunks in the G League, and we can't find no playing time for him.
Are you serious with that? Wow.
Do you want to see it?
Yes, please. With that, guys, I'm going to say goodnight.
Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Like George Costanza said, leave on a high note. Guys, I appreciate you guys for the watch along. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the watch along, not the outcome. We'll have a roundtable discussion on Return to Knicks podcast on YouTube. Hit that notification bell so when we come on, you join us. We'll have like a 24-hour or a couple hours of sleep. Think about it and try to put our words in proper mind, trying to find a silver lining, and just break down the regular, the first half of the season and what we expect the second half of the season, gather our thoughts, our wits, and not talk under emotion, because right now we're emotionally upset and down. And we'll definitely talk about that more to come. Thank you. Be civilized. I remember, hopefully this weekend we'll have the Notorious G Money Hoop Show. I don't know if he's available this weekend, but hit that notification with the G Money Hoop Show, and as well as next week we'll have it's over Yanks with Michael Caputo. We'll definitely get him on there as well, and also we have MMA in Austin. We might we might have that watch along for UFC this weekend. We'll see. We'll see on that how we feel, and we'll keep it together, guys. So for many of you guys, have a good night. Have a blessed night. Thank you again for giving us your time. We appreciate you guys. We always look forward to seeing you, and we'll see you on the next time.